I'm gonna do, we'll leave them in a playlist below because I like to see everybody's hauls, everybody's hauls into a playlist so we can all see each other's all the hauls for y'all. Let's see y'all's hauls. We got the whole playlist up and running. Got some tea. We're gonna chill out and really enjoy this. I really had a great experience record store day. Just did my little video talking about it, but I really am curious what else everybody got. So let's dive in. Bob Bradley's one of my favorites. He did a really good vlog style type video. I'll just play it back from the beginning. He's so cinematic. The tea.
Hey, what's up, Bob here? It is super early.
It's cool to see people lining up early, having a good time. Huge fan of high quality cinematic stuff, but especially like that cool time lapse right there.
Yeah.
So tight.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I went inside, did a little bit of shooting with my camera, and finally joined the line and came in with everybody. Picked up 4 titles, and we're going to talk about them right now. As I'm sure this record probably made the thumbnail, I figured I'd start with it.
I mean, you can make your own.
Everybody digs too. Bill Evans. That's right. Check it out.
That was one I regretted not getting. Craft Recordings, Kevin Gray. You're going to hear all about it.
From Craft, mastered by Kevin Gray. Yeah. Put it on, opens with Tenderly.
It's his apprentice or something, but apparently it's like high level, high sound quality. It's supposed to be great.
Peace, Peace, one of my Desert Island songs. And it just sounds beautiful. Now, I do have a mono OG.
I love comparing like originals to new presses. That's so sick that he got that.
Up in Smoke, iconic movie. And of course, this record features Earache My Eye. My band plays that song. So I thought, Marble looks great. Cool looking center label. No stems, loaded with hits. Yes. Very cool.
That's fun.
I love Cheech and Chong.
Yep. All right.
This sounds incredible, actually.
A lot of people were hunting this.
I put it on. I was doing some filming. As I was doing my work, I started to realize this sounds amazing. Mick Ronson is absolutely burning on here, of course. We all know this record. You would know that song if you did the Jazz Bums Weekly Record Challenge.
Oh, no, I got to go subscribe to Jazz Bums.
Joe Henderson has very little blue in mine, I'm going to be honest. Decent cover. I'm sure that Buckley will survive at some store around here, and I'll get it later.
Survive.
The Gandalf, probably not. Go pick up some stuff. Happenings just dropped. Blue Note Classic Series.
What if they don't like jazz?
You got to pick that up, right? I mean, Bobby Hutcherson, yeah. I mean, that's a hard-to-get record.
What if I only listen to Carly Rae Jepsen? No, they don't have RSD Carly Rae Jepsen. Yeah, no, for real, though. Go support your shops. It's great. Vinyl Dude. Oh, yeah. This guy's great. From the UK, great taste.
So, Record Store Day 2024, I had a bunch of maybes on my list, as always, a few definites, and this is how I got on, basically. So, first off on my list, as soon as I saw this, I knew I had to try and get it, and boom.
Jeffrey, yep.
Jeffrey, Young Thug.
Young Thug.
Rapper off. I was over the moon to grab this. Really over the moon. So chuffed. So yeah, Jeffrey.
So
Young
chuffed.
Thug. Secured. Can I just say how good of a record store day it was as well this year, just in terms of the turnout? Like, I got there early and I couldn't believe the number of people that showed up.
I know. That's cool to see worldwide that it was like that too.
It even turned midnight. There was like 9 of us in the queue. It was ridiculous.
That dude's dedicated.
Noah Khan.
Hey,
I
am.
Gatefold. Pressing.
It's cool cover, right?
Really nice artwork.
Inside spread.
Really, really nice. I love this on the inside as well. The
orange came out too. Talked about that. Noah Khan's shop, but I'll tell you what. I think it matches the packaging better.
Lovely. Wonderful, wonderful. I've already obviously sleeved all of these. Wonderful pressing. Haven't listened to these.
Yeah, it sounded great
yet.
pressing wise. You'll like it. You'll like it. It's super good. I like that song, God, not God Flesh. I get it confused every time. God Light.
I went to go see Con Air in the cinema with Nick Cage, and then I just rocked up to the line after that finished.
Nice.
So the next two that I picked up are both 7-inch records. So this was a last minute kind of grab.
Same.
It is The Regulator, which is a cover of I think it's an 80s song. The one that I know in it is Dave Grohl. Obviously everybody knows him. Nirvana, Foo Fighters, such a nice guy. And yeah, look how cool. I had no idea that this was actually a color press. The only problem with this is that it's very brief. Like it's literally, you got like a 2-minute song, the other side is like an etched. So
that's so sick.
actually like a bit of a rarity one, so I thought, pick it up. Boom. Noah Khan. Olivia Rodrigo, 7-inch. This pressing sounds spectacular as well.
It's decent. I don't know if I would say spectacular. It's decent. It's decent for sure. It's a great. It's just a great piece.
It's the Paper Kites 2 EP set. That just looked like it was unobtainable and
unobtainium. He goes on to say the friend in the US got him that.
I cannot wait to get it. Genuinely, this is such a good record store day. In all in all,
buddy.
I've literally got.
It's a great haul.
Pretty much everything that I wanted. I was looking at the Lily Allen, but Zoetrope, I was a bit iffy.
Yeah, they don't sound great, but it's cool if you want to frame it on your wall, or if you want to. It's cool to watch it spin around, but then again, it's kind of like you're just watching it spin. You don't really have the benefit of high quality press.
I had a chance to pick it up, I didn't.
Agreed.
So yeah, there was the Lily Allen one. I was also looking at the Jeff Buckley album.
Heard some people talk about that.
It was a record store day first, not exactly a hard to find kind of like
it'll be there if you need it.
Other than that, then it was the Cranberries I was also interested in, but again, it was just a bit too pricey.
It was.
I wanted to be as conservative as I could possibly be for this record store days, and I was a lot more prepared. It wasn't nearly as cold as I've been previously. Yeah, it was good.
That's smart, dude. I watched your video where you talked about bring a chair, bundle up. Because I made the mistake. I threw on like a nice jacket. Not enough last year. Froze my buns off. And I was further back in line. Got there earlier. Got my chair. Hunk shoed. And it was so much better.
Possibly only benefit from maybe wearing one extra pair of socks. I had a thick pair on, but...
Oh, same. My feet get ice cold.
Hopefully you got as much as you could possibly on your list.
Gotcha.
I don't like seeing people go without. And if you
it's good to see it get in the hands of fans. Great video, dude. Vinyl dude. 8 Vinyl Low. So
hey everyone, Emmy here, also known as 8 Vinyl Low, bringing all of you another video.
She's great. She's not giving you the context, but she's the youngest members of the vinyl community group with Dylan, which we're about to see his, Marican, some of the other ones too that are great. They do like every year they go to a record store and all meet up because they're scattered across the country in the US and all shop together. So that's
video
fun.
Is going to be my Record Store Day 2024. First record store day for me in the last 3 years, I believed, where I actually camped out. The last couple of years now, I didn't feel like I had to go line up, and I was right, because I was able to either go to a store later that day or go online, and they were available. This year was a little bit different. I did have a need this year, and it was my #1 choice, and I am going to show that a little bit later. Around 3:30, I think, on record store day.
Nice.
Made some coffee, of course, and grabbed my blanket, grabbed my lawn chair, and went out to stand in line. I think I got to my record store around 4:15, and I was about 20 or 30 people back.
That's
a lot
dedicated.
Of younger, obviously the Noah Khan and the Olivia Rodrigo. I could tell, and as I was listening to conversations, like that was a major pick, right?
Yep.
And so
Jeffrey, that's what I know. But also, like, I think the vibe is like the dedicated, most dedicated get there. midnight or before. Then you got the first 10, 15 people. Then about 3 a.m., you get your next 10 or 20 to 4 or 5. And 5's your next like 30, 40, 50. And then it's your hundreds. So yeah, that seems about right. It seems like a similar size store to what I would
think. A couple of people that I was kind of eyeing a little bit, and you guys do this too. If you line up for record store day, you guess what people in front of you are gonna get. I'm sure everybody thought I was there for the 1975 or something.
Everyone's there for Noah Khan. We know. You don't even have to size people up.
And knowing that my store only got one copy, being 20 people back in line, I was a little freaked out. And like I said, I still got there around 4. I think the first person in line there, it was a father and his 10 or 11-year-old daughter who were first in line. They wanted the Beatles turntable, the mini turntable. They did end up getting it, of course, first in line. But they got there at like 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. the night before. So well-deserved on their end.
Deserved. Last year, too, I told this story, the Taylor Swift one. Oh, you could. Everyone was there for Taylor Swift. It felt like every other person was, and it really was fun. But I enjoyed watching the record store employee answer the phone. Swiftie hotline. He didn't really answer the phone that way, but he definitely acted like he was going to pick up the phone and say that. I thought it was funny.
Experience, right? You meet people in line. You start up conversations. You talk music. People are excited. I love record store day. I know
or you just zone out in your headphones and freeze your buns off. That's what I do. But, yeah. I was trying not to sip my water bottle because I was like, dang, if I got to pee, I got 3 hours to wait. I don't want to lose my spot. I mean, these people probably let me back in, but I didn't want to have to pee,
This was limited to 1,800 copies.
And I know, just because I know Avon Low, it's going to be a Cheap Trick connection because she loves Cheap Trick.
Tinted Windows. This album originally came out in 2009. It is a rock supergroup made up of James from the Smashing Pumpkins, Taylor Hanson from Hanson, Adam from Fountains of Wayne, and then of course there's always a Cheap Trick connection right with me, and this is why this is a major need on my list from this year. Bunny Carlos, original drummer of Cheap Trick, he plays drums on this album.
Nice. I don't know anything about Cheap Trick, sorry.
I heard rumors of this album when it came out. So they did add those tracks on here.
So you get everything
and
you
I
want.
just think that that's a really cool addition.
So
it is
the definitive version.
Number 1 pick.
Ooh, that's
I
cool,
love the album. I love Bunny
yeah.
Carlos. But come on. Look at how awesome that is. So cool. That definitely sealed the deal for me. Side A, Can't Get a Read on You. So good. So catchy. It's the original lineup. It is a 2 LP limited edition set. It is a record store day. No peer pressure before picking memorabilia, his authentic autograph. So that was, in my opinion, outside of the tinted windows, let's be honest, but in my opinion, this is the coolest just used vinyl record store day find for me in like a couple of years.
That's cool that you found that in the bins.
So much fun.
Too, yeah,
Not only
awesome.
that, but when I got home, I opened it back up, I pulled this out, and then these pictures came out with it. Now this, that was awesome. And that is my Record Store Day 2024 vinyl haul video.
Good job.
Let me know in the comments below what you guys ended up doing for Record Store Day. If you did you pick up anything that I ended up grabbing? Let me know. I love talking to you guys. But that is it for this video. I hope that all
I
are
had
doing
a great
well, and I will see you all
time.
for my next video.
Man, that haul, the fact you got literally the one copy of Tinted Window. I think there was only one other copy of Olivia Noah 7-inch at my shop when I got through with the bin. Keep on grooving your way and comment. All right, who we got?
Record Store Day, April 2024.
Yeah, the long cut. So I found this guy. I love finding different random channels through the vinyl community. This guy did something about Wilco, and he has some fun stories.
Had a good day. I always look forward to these days. Good opportunity to meet some new people. The joy of having all these records released in one day, I always think is really fun. I typically do not, or in the last maybe year or two, haven't done the waiting online in the morning. I like to go in the afternoon when things have quieted down.
Hey, you got a lot more sleep than the rest of us, let me tell you something. I was so tired. 2 hours of sleep.
So I started the day at 11 a.m., maybe noon, shopping, and I heard somebody say Chris, and I figured it was just, I have friends in the Bay Area. I figured it was just a friend. Turned, did not recognize this gentleman. And he said, you have a YouTube channel? I said, yeah. He said, oh, yeah, what's your channel? He's wearing a pavement
That's
t-shirt.
Cool, man.
So sort of gave it away, but we chatted, and his name was Mike. We chatted for, 2 or 3 minutes.
That's fun. That just goes to show you, like, similar stuff, crossing paths. You just put out what you like, and like attracts like, unlike attracts like. It's just fun seeing other people in the community who are into the same stuff or stuff that gives you a reason to cross paths. And that's what it sounds like you had, man. Awesome.
Who knows Mazzy? It's just another really sweet moment.
Yeah, Mazzy, we got his queued up to his haul.
Very nice person. So that was a weird feeling to have two strangers see you because of your YouTube channel, which is clearly not a big channel by any stretch, or relatively.
Oh, I didn't know uploading YouTube videos meant anyone could watch them. I'm messing with you,
man. But thank you to you both. It was very.
What'd you get?
Effing Up, Neil Young, and Crazy Horse. I've been getting back into this period, Neil Young, of late.
Everybody was getting
so that 90s grunge period. So looking forward to that. I buy every live replacements record. This one looks really cool. I probably don't need this, but I saw it and I was like, oh, it's limited to 40 million copies or something. 13,000 copies. First Rolling Stones record. I think this is their first record. So pick that up just because I'm a Stones fan.
Interesting. I didn't
Very excited for this. Thin Lizzy, Live and Dangerous at Hammersmith, 1976.
Rock and roll.
3 years old. So I will be listening to this today. Gene Clark. I love this record, the original record. No other.
Ooh, shiny.
These are the sessions. So I found this is the last record I picked up. Really excited to spin this, hopefully today. And then the one that I didn't think I was going to get, I was going to have to order on eBay. They did not have at Streetlight Santa Cruz, but they had about 3 copies at Streetlight in San Jose. And this is The Whole Love.
Hey, Wilco.
Expanded version of The Whole Love. It was originally released in 2011. I think the last great Wilco record, I'd give it an 8.7 pitchfork. Cruel Country's right up there, maybe 8.5, 8.6.
Yeah, that's right. You had reviewed Cruel Country, but The Whole Love I had never heard. And so I gave it a spin for the first time on this. And it just, I had recognized a couple things that I heard from, I guess, live sessions or whatever. It's like, it's so solid, the experimentation they did and stuff with it. But still maintain like that pop, rootsy core with the catchy melodies.
But this has some of my favorite Wilco songs, which I'm going to do a separate video. I have the idea. Which
I
haven't seen much of.
I love this guy. Wilco fan and vinyl RSD Haul or Y'ALL'S Hauls. Much love. Keep on grooving your way. Long cut's great. Let's see who else.
It is April 20th, 2024, and you know what today is? Record Store Day. Now it is April 20th, 2024, and you know what today is? Record Store Day. Now people are lining out record stores all over the country. Not me. I am in my warm record room with my children, and we're going to head out soon.
That's what I'm talking about. I would have much rather been inside asleep or where it was warm than freezing my buns off.
My local record store said they're doing a record store day, and I'm betting on my culture that I live around that no one's into records. So I'm going to go see what's up. They did share on Instagram they have some hip-hop, and I'm not into hip-hop. So I'm hoping the albums I want are still there. Okay. I'm looking for Jeff Buckley, which no one else is into except for me and David Ellis. Daft Punk, or maybe this is a new Daft Punk release that I don't know about. Regardless, I'm getting it. And Pearl Jam, I'm going to wait on that one because that one's everywhere right now, and I could wait until I get more money. And there was one more.
But I've heard amazing things about the Pearl Jam. I really need to add that to the queue.
I don't know if I should even wish for that one because I'm fighting a whole generation of boomers. So we'll see if I...
Easy now. It is boomer music, sorry.
I see it. Get it if I see it. I don't know. All right, guys, we are headed to the local record store. Let's see what we find for Record Store Day 2024. Yes. I underestimated my culture. There is a
good line.
I did not expect the line, but here we are. It's going to open in about 10 minutes. We'll see how they do.
The kids are doing
Waiting in
great.
line wasn't all bad. Actually, it was kind of interesting to see that people in my area are into records. And just talking to the person behind me, it was really cool getting some insight on what records this record store had. It was really fun just to see the kids making new friends with other children whose parents are obsessed with records too. Let's
Being
see
raised right. That's great. That's super fun.
We can get... There's Elvis.
Yeah, I'll take the Elvis cutout, please. How much? Oh, 5,000? No, that's fine.
Very overwhelmed looking at all the titles and what I can possibly take home. I knew I only had enough for one record to take home.
So Wilco.
All right. I'm a
yes! I love the Fleet Foxes got it too.
Fan. Let's go for this one.
Oh, it's such a great session. It's got like their full greatest hits, so many bangers. It's like owning all of their albums.
I battled the crowd for Record Store Day. I only got one Record Store Day record, and I got about that.
But you got the best one.
This is the reward for the kids being good.
Nice.
This is what I got, Record Store Day. Fleet Foxes. I saw this one, but I wasn't planning on getting it, but it was the only thing there that I knew I would really enjoy. And then I got one Dylan. I thought this was a cool one.
Oh.
All right, gonna enjoy my ice cream. All right, guys, what do you think about Record Store Day resellers? Okay, right now, Fleet Foxes that I just got is going for $100. And then, like, I saw the David Bowie, that's going for $55 already.
Oh, don't look at it right after. No, you can't look at it right. You'll get scared. You just wait a little bit. Just wait. If you really want it for cheaper, just
kind of like kicking myself because maybe I missed an opportunity. The Grateful Dead is going for more than $100.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just barbecuing, so I'm gonna sell that for dinner. You know, overall, I had a really good record. Could you pay me to stand in line with all these kids for this record?
Right.
No. So I'm going to keep it. There's a whole long line of people who love records behind me, and I know they really wanted the opportunity to get their special release. After dinner, I went into the record room, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to open up this record. But as soon as I got to it, oh my goodness, I hesitated because I just thought of how valuable this thing was online. But you know what, I put so much effort into getting it.
No, you deserve it.
And why not enjoy it? As soon as I broke the seal, it was no big deal. I started to opening up the record, and I just love the photos of the LP covers. It really reminded me of the time I was able to see them a few years ago, like right before COVID hit. Me, my good friend Christina, we went out to Hollywood Bowl and we saw Fleet Fox, and it was just such a beautiful show. So seeing the photos kind of reminded me of that era and that time. Our Record Store Day hype sticker, we worked so hard for it. And as I was hearing the concert,
part of the set. Yeah, for sure.
Oh my goodness, it reminded me of so many eras of my life. Like I had no idea how much Fleet Fox has been a part of my life. I just started reminiscing.
I mean, they go back to like 2006.
And being transported.
Oh, I know. When the songs come on, you're like, oh yeah. It's like each one.
And why not allow this album to help create new memories and have a new experience with Fleet Foxes? And I guess that's what Record Store Day is all about, is reconnecting you to these artists and bands and groups that you love and hearing an album with fresh ears for the very first time. Because, it's about the music.
Maybe so. Or maybe it's about hype beasts and like collecting limited edition variants for some people too. Nah, it's all about the vibes, man. It's good vibes. Oh, it's great. Let's, hey, Moniemuse, Fleet Foxes is scary, scary good. I loved every second of it. And Robin singing Happy Birthday to half of Boston was hilarious. I didn't say keep on grooving your way. Oh well. Next one.
Thank you, friends.
Flip side. Yeah,
fantastic day. Today's a great day to go out and celebrate your local record store. And I'm going to start off with the Eric Carr Unfinished Business box set. Boy, this thing is heavy. And that's because the eyes illuminate. This thing is pretty cool. So I took the record out. I'll show you that in a second. But the eyes do illuminate. I just haven't charged it yet.
You have to charge it up?
And I'll take it out.
That's cool.
Printed inners. And this actually has Car Jam 81 on it. And I got 2 posters. If you guys got 2 posters, let me know. But I think that's pretty cool because then I can hang one and then keep the other.
Yeah, exactly.
With the box set. You know, unfortunately passed away before Kiss became this juggernaut money-making machine in the late 90s and the 2000s. So his estate really probably didn't reap the benefits of that. So I do want to support Eric Carr's family in any way I can.
Keep it even. You're like a grandpa who's trying to buy equal gifts for their grandkids. Make sure to keep it all even. I like that. That's cool.
Vinyl.
What else you get?
So this is all covered. Open. Just
Neil
that
Young.
same lady from Zuma painted. I don't know who did the paintings. But I'll tell you the positives and the negatives. The positives is that it's cool that it's a gatefold, which is pretty cool. A negative would be that this cover art...
All right, yank the rug out.
Definitely seems pixelated, like they took the CD and just blew it up. Positive is that if you... some of these songs you can't get anywhere else. Negative, they took off all the...
That's also a negative.
Robbie songs. Another negative would be that it's a picture disc, not a vinyl at Motley Crue sometimes.
Sounds like a cash grab.
It's essentially the album cover.
Cash grab.
And then the back is this generic thing.
What on earth?
And then
I'm not a huge fan of... that side looks cool, but then you flipped it around. I was like,
is this
what the heck? It's like mud splattered on the
generic thing.
Okay.
And then...
Hey, that's cool, man.
The track listing.
It's cool haul.
Hopefully you got some good stuff.
Yeah, I did. Hey, howdy, hello. I don't know why I wasn't subbed. I've seen several vids. Super nice. Didn't know anything about the Eric Carr controversy situation. Thanks for shedding good light on the vinyl music. Keep on grooving your way. Post. Who else we got? Oh yeah, Dylan from the Record Spinner.
What's going on, Vinyl community? Welcome to a surprise Saturday
now play at half speed,
video with the Record Spinner.
I'm so sorry, Dylan.
And in today's video, I'm going to be showcasing my acquisitions from this year's 2024 Record Store Day.
Dylan's great. He started leading in a lot of ways the youngest members of the vinyl community stuff, and yeah, it's super fun.
As a whole are the exclusive releases that are made only available in limited quantities at mom and pop retailers, and it's always the big hustle of lining up early and in hopes of getting whatever is on your want list for your collection. I didn't really comment on the list for this year. Got my hands on everything that I was after. This right here is an early rendering of the Ziggy Stardust album, which dates back to around December 1971. Yeah. So a whole 6 months before Ziggy got released.
That's cool.
A re-recording of...
I didn't know any of that. That's cool. I like that rarities that you can get on Record Store Day. It's not really the fact that it's limited, it's the fact that it's like different. And like different in a way that you can't really get. Maybe it's not on streaming. Maybe it's a rare set. Maybe it's rare songs or exclusive in that sense. Not limited to like, there's only 5 of them. Go, go, go. It's cool.
Now there is an LP version which lights up in a box with like glowing eyes, as you can see, which references the Creatures of the Night cover. But I did not have any luck securing a copy of that. So, but simple to get the LP version domestic,
you'll
get my hands on a soundtrack to a very, very funny flick. So I got that.
420.
Because it has 2 shows. There's an early show and a late show. But what I find
that's what Mike from the Ingrid was getting the Doors. It's his like favorite.
Kiss collector, you're aware that this album has numerous colored variants as well as jacket variants and such.
So then why are we
but they went ahead and
copy?
did a picture disc version. Ace's best album since the 78 solo record.
Oh, not his best. His best since 78. Well, what's his best from 72 to 77 then? I'm sorry, I'm being stupid.
And then here is the front, which of course consists of the debut, More of the Monkeys, Headquarters, Pisces Aquarium.
They don't press Monkey stuff. Like it's so hard to
time, so it's cool to see Friday Music pull out the goods for this Record Store Day.
Booga booga.
It is a picture disc.
Oh, the Motley Crue,
actually, I'm not lying. It's not just the Ace Frehley release. It's also Motley. This has been pressed unofficially on colored vinyl, and typically...
So now you get the bootleg version, or you can get the crappy pick disc version, huh?
Speaking, I think I would be more psyched for this release if it was on colored vinyl, but if the fulfill your fix for having everything else that exists in the cupboards of a Motley's vault. So
no, I don't need a fix.
That's cool. Queen's Cool Cat. Odd choice of track to be released as a 7-inch. I think it is only because this song was featured in an Amazon Prime commercial, so I guess they saw the means of releasing a 7-inch for it. It does come with this track, Cool Cat, on the A side, as well as an instrumental version on the B side. Of course, the track is from the Hot Space album. Generally not one of Queen's finest records, but if you like the song in the commercial, you have a 7-inch. Now, this is an RSD exclusive, and it is limited to 2,000 copies and comes pressed on pink vinyl there.
So like a TikTok viral Queen song?
I'm a Queen diehard. I had to add it to the collection. So got that.
Like
and also, I like the silver inlays.
75
Sire demos,
40th anniversary
which is like
CD.
a 3 CD, 1 LP set combined.
Why would they do 3 CDs, 1? Okay.
Put the demos on LP in their entirety.
Demos on the LP? Okay. That's an odd choice.
The tracks have appeared on other comps such as I Can't Be.
I like Dylan's style is very in-depth, and if you're a fan, he'll give you everything you want. I love that.
Cool sort of release to have.
Ooh, show that
which is pretty cool. And there you can see the pinball as the center label.
That's cool.
And this is an RSD first. Whew, that was a lot. So there you guys go. Nice. That is my vinyl haul of all the stuff that I got from this year's 2024 Record Store Day. Here is my question for you guys.
All right, I'll answer.
What did you get for this year's Record Store Day? Please drop a comment down below.
After getting there like 5:30 and freezing my buns off, it was worth it because I snagged everything I wanted. I could go through the list, but I actually did a whole haul. Holla at your boy Keep on grooving your way, Mark. Great job, Dylan.
Hi, I'm Jason Grover for ThatShelf.com.
Ooh, That Shelf. Yeah, this guy's cool.
Hi, I'm Jason Grover for ThatShelf.com, and we're here to talk about Record Store Day 2024.
Ooh, yeah.
Big shelf. So there are many videos already on this channel talking about previous Record Store Days, but
cool.
It is an annual celebration. I guess technically biannual if we count the Black Friday version.
This is the real one.
Record Store Day, meant to celebrate independent record stores, brick and mortar stores. Record Store Day first selection, which means something that might be a color variant or something like that, but might be released later in a sort of standard black file variant that happens.
Or any variant, but that's a good explanation of it. Sometimes it's not vinyl. Of course.
Played a record at Sonic Boom, at Rotate This, and then at Pop Music. Those were the four that I tackled this year.
Nice.
And
I bought from Pop Music.
At Played a Record, he opens Eugene. Go watch his doc. Prices are a little bit more expensive, but I got no problem with that. It's an iconic store, and it's been around so long. It's
so he can charge whatever he wants because he's iconic. No, that sounds cool. What's the name of his doc? From Eugene at what? I have to find that.
Then there's Rotate This, which has probably the most robust selection. Big record that most people were in line for was actually 45, and Olivia Rodrigo 45. I had to pick one up for a friend. But I wanted to show you what specifically I picked up for me. There's a bunch of other stuff I could highlight, but it is a strangely manipulative and yet curated situation. And that's, that's part of the fun when you're actually...
FOMO.
A record collector like me.
Yeah, exactly. It's fun. What'd you get?
So let's crack open the first of these. We'll take out the outer sleeve, which I'll never use. Of course, I'm going to use Vinyl Storage Solutions.
Hey, my guy.
And this is
Love Vinyl Storage
Little
Solutions.
Joe Sure Can Sing.
They're from Canada, too.
Ooh. Proper sleeve, audiophile sleeve.
I don't care about the sleeve. Show me the vinyl.
Pesci.
Show me the vinyl. Look at that. Look at that. A little sunshine yellow orange. Ooh, yeah.
Right from the beginning, where I'm actually getting a surprise and a beautiful sort of color variant. It's in the sort of general 1 mil.
It's like, I don't know who that is. Okay, that's kind of cool. The vinyl, though.
I'm so bad at reading this, especially on clear and especially in this light.
Oh, you're trying to read the dead wax.
I think I see a BG. I might be crazy, but this might actually be
Bernie Grundman.
Wouldn't that be ridiculous? Let's do an all analog, unbelievably fantastic version of Pinball Wizard.
You get more with it and might be higher quality.
Not a glitch on it whatsoever. And I'm going to, excuse me, keep trying to pronounce it like it's spelled. The new Lamont Dozier? Thank you. Lamont Dozier
Doja Cat album. Pretty sure it says Doja Cat.
Am I getting that wrong? Because I'm on live camera. Lamont Dozier.
You can edit.
Holland Dozier. Holland obviously made incredible music at Motown and subsequently at other
Motown
studios.
Doja Cat, okay.
Kevin Gray did a Gandalf record, and I love that he was like, in the midst of him doing these jazz masterpieces, they're like, hey, man, you want to do the Gandalf record? And that's okay.
They're like, hey, man, do you want to do a groovy jazz masterpiece, or do you want to do this psych pop album? You know what I'm saying? Be totally groovy. I love Kevin Gray's work, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, grab it while you want to have it kind of thing.
FOMO.
Others, the date is very clear that it's coming on this particular time. Neil Young stuff is obvious. Like, Neil Young will do things that are on RSD only.
Neil Young does a lot of things that Neil Young likes to do for Neil Youngian reasons. That's Neil Young. What are you going to do?
It can come with a poster, and then the regular version's coming out soon after. So here we are.
So
Take
cool.
the trip.
Neil Young has always been cool. My favorite video of Neil Young is him at a record shop in the 70s, like talking with the record store owner about this bootleg that he found of his album. It's hilarious. It's on YouTube. He's so chill about it.
But look at this splatter. I mean, this is is wonderful. Something that I don't even know how it's even going to sound.
Hey, that's
but I'm
half
going
the fun, man.
explore some new music.
Disc.
What you have is an actual vinyl record. That's what's wrapped in. It's essentially like a thick saran wrap. And that's what gets pressed. In other words, the vinyl is the middle part, then paper, then this plastic nonsense. So I never understood as a kid about why pictures just sound like shit. And they sound like shit because they're not actually vinyl. They're this plastic stuff. And the better your system is, the worse picture discs actually sound.
Notice.
They're only for hanging on your walls, and even that I'm sort of slightly
you can play
bemused by it, shall we say. But this is a totally different way of doing it, is that you have this. This is honest to God, on this side, it's a record. It's a real record. It's white vinyl, looks cool. And on the white side, where they didn't press, they then do this UV printing.
Yeah, that is a great idea.
Of that. So you can have literally the best of both worlds. What you can't do is...
So you can eat the music and then play the vinyl. That's the best of both worlds. That's great.
That's a look on.
That actually is really cool.
We'll see how it actually sounds.
I didn't know it was an honest-to-God
Eat
record.
the music, Lily. Please let me know in the comments what you managed to pick up or wished you would have picked up, or any comments or complaints about either the video or the release.
Yeah, I got a lot of complaints. Yeah, I got a lot of complaints since you asked. Nah, man. Great vid. Honestly, I feel like I've been a sub for a while, but fan now. Great haul, great knowledge, great lighthearted vibes, and keep on grooving your way. It looks like I've already posted a comment too below it, so we're bombarding your feed. Sorry about that, dude, but you're worth it.
Hello everyone, this is Bret, and thank you for tuning in. I focus on all genres of music with a special emphasis on 80s, 90s, classic alternative, post-punk, Brit-pop, shoegaze,
That's partially because you were in a band, right? I was trying to dig on your channel and see, confirm if that's true. If so, if that's the band you had in the bottom, which is sick. That's cool that you were in a post-punk band.
All that kinds of stuff. And ended up taking home 7. So great haul. I was actually able to pretty much listen to almost everything as well. So that's also cool. So I can talk a little bit about that.
He posted it the same day. He listened to everything. Come on. 3 cheers for my man. Hip, hip, huzzah.
One that I was super excited about, and that's David Bowie, Waiting in the Sky.
Yeah.
Stardust.
Hunky Dory.
In December of 71, there was a provisional track listing running. I'm super excited to see what happens. Holy Holy is one of my favorite David Bowie songs of all time.
What?
That works incredibly well. It's interesting to hear it closing with Lady Stardust. We all know it ending with Rock and Roll Suicide, so Lady Stardust works as a closer. On black vinyl,
Parliament,
productions of the labels and singles, and then lyrics as
this
well.
Hold up.
Next
show me.
This is Leve, A Night at the Symphony, the Icelandic artist who plays guitar, cello, sings. Beautiful stuff. If you're unfamiliar, kind of modern jazz vocalist, kind of bossa nova, kind of in the realm of like a Norah Jones-ish.
It's a good description.
The liner notes on this are really cool. There's a little passage where she talks about how she kind of grew up in this building where the Iceland Symphony plays, and some of the musicians that are playing with her were her teachers and mentors.
That is so cool.
And they're supporting her.
And they're playing with her live.
You know, the musicians listed, the seating chart, and the stage dimensions, and all
the
that kind
nerdy
of
stuff in it. Oh yeah. Oh, I praised her so much in my vinyl haul, but like Leve, you can chill out, you can enjoy it in depth, listen to it. You could fall asleep to it. It's just such a good voice. Such a good instrumentation.
At this point, Bewitched was the most recent one. Really, really great stuff.
Pretty.
All right.
Gorgeous.
Next
gorgeous
up,
and blissful.
Lots of good stuff on the list this year. Super hard to
Cranberries.
find. And this is the complete sessions, which includes 5 tracks tacked onto the original running order. It has inner sleeves. There's Dolores.
Yep.
So you got the inner sleeves. This is just on regular black vinyl.
It's a decent Cranberries album. They had a couple good songs.
Poison
40
Door
years,
is
wow.
great, long track. Let me know what you guys took home. If you participated in Record Store, I'd love to hear what was on your list and what you took home. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.
Yes. I said, hey, Bret and I always love seeing fellow VC creators. Fun vlog. That Lefe is insanely good. Working on posting my haul. Sub for a while, so I'll keep on being back. Keep on grooving your way. And he was nice enough to comment back. Thanks for watching. He's sick. Bret's the man. Happy to talk, showcase him. He's just a cool guy. Cool vinyl haul, Bret. Oh, I like it. Making sure I liked everybody's video.
Hello, everyone. This is Bret, and thank you for tuning in.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of
Nick.
Your channel for record collecting by record collectors. I'm Nick. So it's record store day today. I just made it back from the record store. Today I'm going to be talking about the albums I picked up and the stores
Nick's
I went
awesome. He is so scheduled and routine. He's got his thing down to a science. His whole system, his music.
There's a bunch of links down below for you to check out. There's links for the VinylLatte Facebook group, for the merch page, for the Spotify and Apple Music playlist I put together every week, and the Patreon page.
That's
Make
it.
sure you check
All
that out. Like always, if you enjoy the episode,
and you got to like,
thumbs
sub,
up,
hit the bell.
hit the subscribe button. We're the Lions. I've never seen Lions. I don't think I've ever seen Lions like I have this year.
Really?
So typically how record store day goes for me, I'm normally out at my record store sometime between, I'd say, midnight and 1 a.m. They open up at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
I thought about waiting until like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning to go.
You could have got that 2 hours.
Go out there and get out to the record store at 1:30 a.m. And to my surprise, I was 19th in line. I know the first couple of people in line started showing up about 8:30 last night. And so I think it was about 6:15 this morning. I took a video of what the line looked like outside the store, and I'll put the video up here. The line wraps all the way down the front of all the storefronts and out into the street by that point, and wraps around down the road. So by the time the record store opens up, your store day a little bit different than a lot of our other records. Just mark off what you want, and then they go in order by placement in line. 5 to 10 people in line.
You get on the list and get some stuff. It's cool.
Pressings or
14
different variants of this album. I think this is the best looking one. So
I gotta check that
open
out.
This up real quick. At least with record store day releases, I always try to keep the hype sticker.
Seems common.
It's not much of a hype sticker. It just says record store day. So
that's a hype sticker.
I have no problem
don't
getting
shame
rid of
it.
that one. But just a cool looking album. So the front of the jacket there, and this is a gatefold inside of the jacket there.
Oh, come on.
And then this is on like a black and green ghostly vinyl, I think is what they call it. It looks really sweet though.
Oh, okay.
Love the design pattern on that one.
That's what we're talking about.
Another album I was really excited to grab for Record Store Day is this Ramones 1975 Sire Demos.
Saw that.
So the hype sticker, of course, we have to have a great Cheech and Chong release coming out. This is another one that I'm not a huge fan of this movie. I know I get some grief.
I don't know what it is either, man.
But the movie's not great. The soundtrack is really cool though. So definitely roll through there.
Yeah, it's sick vinyl.
The next one was one of those really cool RSD releases. End up album. First time on vinyl, includes download card.
Pink.
Solid pink. Hey, I will say, props to this label. Who put this out? This is MNRK Music
Loving
Group.
The sleeve.
Props to them for using a nice inner sleeve on a record store day release. There's far too many of these releases come in junk paper sleeves. I know I say this every single record store day, but props to them for using a nice sleeve for this one.
Because I spent there's a time lapse video of me cleaning every single one of my records, and it was painful trying to get them out of the sleeve without scratching, doing it the right way. It's nice when they can go in a nice sleeve for most people. Of course, I'm putting them in new sleeves anyway from Vinyl Storage Solutions.
I decided I was going to try to grab a couple more RSD releases.
Oh, you went elsewhere.
So Rock City didn't open up until 10 o'clock. I got there at 9:30. And to my surprise, I think I was only maybe 15th or 16th in line. So once I got inside Rock City, I definitely wasn't disappointed by some of the used stuff they had in there.
Okay.
They had a beautiful copy, an original pressing of the self-titled Alice in Chains album.
Okay.
I held it in my hand. I looked at it for probably a solid 2 or 3 minutes. Really kind of contemplated, whether or not I should pick it up. It was way outside my price range.
Just get it. Who cares?
I ended up putting it back and not grabbing it.
Why?
Because I'm hoping and praying that it gets reissued next year. I think the 30th anniversary is next year, so hopefully we'll see a reissue.
I mean, if this guy knows his stuff, so if he's saying it's going to get repressed, it'll get repressed. But I'm just saying, man. But it's Record Store Day too, and I know the feeling. I put stuff back too. I was like, $50 for this. Primus South Park, $60 for the weekend triple LP. No, I feel you. You're being smart.
Of it. Hopefully, I won't regret my my decision.
Look at all those records you got.
I did grab one used album while I was there.
You'll be fine.
And to be completely honest, I bought this just because I love the album artwork on here. The songs.
Okay. You're not allowed to do that. You have to like the music. You have to like every second of it, or you can't own it. I don't make the rules. That's the record. It's in the Record Store Day website. You have to like every second. This is the rules.
I'm a huge Misfits fan. I've been a big Misfits fan for a long time, but primarily just the Glenn Danzig era of the Misfits.
Beautiful, lovely cover.
This is two songs that were released by the Misfits. I think it was 2009 when this came out.
Oh wow!
This is "Land of the Dead," "Twilight of the Dead."
Not disturbing at all.
Kind of vibe. I love this 1995. Inside paper.
Okay.
Purple.
Some cool stuff on there.
Well, that's all I got for you today, guys. Thanks for checking the show out. Make sure you drop me a comment down below.
I will.
Let me know how your record store day went.
Hey, howdy, hello. Nick, long time sub now. I have to say, I had a similar experience freezing my buns off. Super fun. Got everything I wanted. I always appreciate your work and high effort content. And keep on grooving your way. You're the man. VinylLatte sick. Who else we got? Melinda Murphy.
Hey, how's it going? This is Melinda, and welcome to my channel.
Great.
So today I'm going to talk to you about Record Store Day, show you the records I was able to pick up miraculously.
I know, right?
And I'll explain that in a minute. There is a record
That's cool how
that
she has these
I
little
just
tabs.
think
That's so
would have
organized.
been a much better choice.
Okay, no, I'm here for it. I want to hear what you have to say.
Suggestions. This is no different. That out of all the records, this is the most suggested, and I finally have it.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and get started.
Let's do it.
He's in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Look at this adorable Record Store Day shirt.
It's not too far from me right now. I'm closer to Cincinnati, so.
You're gonna have to get up in the, you can kind of sleep in even if you want to. He had a large line though.
I'm here for that.
From the pictures I saw. I didn't get there till 1 o'clock, so I was thinking I wasn't going to get anything that was on my list at all, which was fine. I know I didn't get up in time. I didn't do the work, so I understand that. That's just kind of the risk you take on Record Store Day. I was actually shocked to find a couple of my favorite choices.
Let's see what you got.
This is one that it was pretty limited, so I wasn't.
Well, it is Record Store Day, so it's not a bazillion copies for you.
Sure, it would be there, but I didn't think it was going to be like the most popular. So I thought, well, there's a chance this one would be here. This one is the Amboy Dukes, Center to the Journey. No, let me repeat that. All right, Journey to the Center of the Mind. A wonderful psychedelic record. A very young Ted Nugent was a big primary member of this band, playing guitar. It was incredible.
That guitar.
It starts out, it has a little bit of a bluesy tinge, but goes right into psychedelia, and it's not too weird.
I normally like that kind of stuff. Not too weird. Oh, never mind. That needs to be weird.
Good. It's a great record. Finally have some Amboy Dukes in my record. Let's just say the obvious, or at least this is my opinion. This is a lame album cover. This could be better. This was songs from Ziggy Stardust.
I appreciate the honesty. I like the unfiltered. Just set it straight, Melinda.
And the Spiders from Mars. And look at that lame gray cover, plain gray back.
Okay.
It's David Bowie. You could do anything and make this such a cool
I kind of low-key, I kind of agree.
He looks cool there. He's got his little cigarette. And
there, it's a cash grab. OD. It's a cash grab.
This could have been better. In my opinion, the album cover
I'm with you now.
Better.
I agree. You sold me on it. It is lame gray.
Sounds so incredible.
Good.
Anytime I'm in the mood for David Bowie and Ziggy Stardust, but I want Ziggy Stardust with a twist.
Which is all the time.
Something
I've never
unusual.
turned on David Bowie and be like, not now, David. It's always been like, oh yeah.
This will be my go-to album now. So that one was absolutely.
Well, what are they gonna do? Are you gonna what's David gonna come back from the dead and excuse me guys, we need to. That's not a David Bowie accent. What am I doing? Here we go.
Clamoring for
Let It Be Naked.
And instead we get 3-inch singles.
Oh, you got the UV.
It's just a really special, and when it comes to my records, this is right up there as one of my favorites. Odyssey and Oracle by the Zombies is my favorite, but this one is probably number 2, sometimes number 3. This is Help Myself. It's just a really special, and when it comes to my records,
it looks cool. It's the UV and the printed thing. Yeah. I mean, that is
that's really cool.
The clear.
And then we put it on to turntable and listen to it. I've listened to it a couple times now. He listened to it with me.
I've listened to Dark Side of the Moon a couple times too. That's funny.
Exorcist.
Oh yeah.
It is the Exorcist theme, Tubular Bells, and I just saw that movie within the last year or two. And I'm kind of glad I waited. I don't think it would have served me well to have seen it as a child or as a teenager.
Right.
And been. So thank you all so much for all of the recommendations that you give me. It always means so much to hear from you. Let me know what your record store day finds were and your experience. Let me know if you think that Beatles...
No, I'm not going to talk about the Beatles. Hey, howdy, hello. Melinda, thank you for the haul. And great thoughts. You convinced me on the Bowie. At first, I was like, I don't know why she's all mad about the Bowie cover. But you sold me on it now. It is very, very gray and dull, especially on his legacy of bombastic, colorful, showcasing this video. Thanks again, and I'm going to keep on through Melinda. All right.
Record store.
Oh, yeah, ToadHall. These guys, they're an actual channel. Or sorry, actual record store.
What's left?
It has a channel, and they like to go through. I just like them. I just wanted to talk about them.
And then he said he's finally able to get his order in this morning. So yeah, we shouldn't have to wait days to get that done.
They're real good about keeping up with everybody and just communicating, being awesome. Bill's Box of Sound is cool too. Yeah, he does some live streams. I've talked with him several times.
Music down, shut it off, and hello everybody.
Oh, Bill. Hello to you too.
Got to try to get through this show with as little coughing as possible.
You're good, man.
So,
it's always
if you
got
don't
great
like Record
energy.
Store Day, we understand. I understand.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
And please,
you don't like Record Store
Don't complain about it.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Don't participate, and
get out of here if you don't like it. Get out. We don't want to hear about how much you don't like this and you don't like that and you wish you did this and wish they did that. We don't care. Get out of here.
I look fine here.
Yeah, you look great, buddy.
Let me just thank you. So, communicating with his friends, watching videos on his iPad, playing video games online.
Relatable. All right.
On it. Paris. Live at Olympia.
Olympia.
In 1972.
LOL Olympia.
And
that's cool.
So
what else you get?
EZDR forever.
What did I skip?
Did you see that?
Oh, Captain Beefheart.
Label on the fourth
reprise
side that are in here. Wait.
It's cool.
And
I got a Trout Mask replica Captain Beefheart, the Third Man Records version. It's amazing. Show it.
Much looking forward to listening to this today.
It's beautiful.
As her Deborah Cadabra.
Whoa.
The Captain Beefheart thing. And it is a $7 bill. And you know what? This reminds me of the fake $1 billion bill that is inside of $1 Billion Babies by Alice Cooper. Now,
I think I have heard of that.
Days of record companies, a new compilation of weirdness.
Ooh.
Lots of old stuff, and I love old Residents stuff.
Interesting. You got the South thing.
There.
Almost got that too. Talked about that earlier.
Got the lyrics to all these songs. Oh, that's very hip.
My employee talked me into it, and then I talked myself out of it. So it's just too much. It's like $50. Thanks, Bill. He always does this cool thing. I like watching this.
Roman is busy playing video games upstairs.
Love his grandkids.
Just in case anybody wondered. So I'm going to go back to playing our wonderful little theme music.
Yeah, play it.
And it's been a really busy day. So I'm going to rest up and listen to some music, which you should do it as well. So I had a great time. Hope you did too.
Mm-hmm.
See you next week, I hope. Have a great week. Take care of yourselves. Be nice to one another. Later, boys and girls.
He's great. So fun. All right, who we got? Concert Buddy. Love me some Concert Buddy content. It's got great if you're new into vinyl and you need some information. If you love the deep dives of like who are the people behind some of the stuff in the vinyl community.
Looking set
he's always interviewing great people. We love
this presentation, and
let's see if I recognize some of this stuff.
It's prime real estate up here, so we got to represent the St. Louis flavor. But let's kind of kick into it. Record Store Day 2024 is the topic du jour.
I don't want to showcase the entire thing, so you can go watch the podcast. But yeah, I just want to shout out Concert Buddy because he's sick. Yeah, would love to see you. Oh, this is cool. MorganBrandon.
It was insane.
Yeah, we shoving everyone. Cheers.
Cheers and some Dunkins.
Hey guys, it's Record Store Day. Happy Record Store Day 2024. I'm here in the car at one of my local record stores. It's about 7 o'clock right now. They open at 7. So I decided last minute to go and try to see if I could get the Daft Punk record and the Weeknd record. I originally wasn't going to, but then I just decided to because I still wanted to participate in Record Store Day. I'm not sure how good my chances are of getting them because the store basically is opening right now. And it's not something I need to have, but I figured I would just, try my luck and see if I could get it. It is extremely
My
cold
shop
though.
had several Daft Punks and several the Weeknds. I almost picked up one of each of those. Actually, I didn't see the Daft Punk, so that was my bad. But the Weeknd I almost did.
Right now, I'm freezing. So I'm just gonna go in and see it and try my luck and see if I could get it. It is extremely cold though. It's actually 39 degrees right now. I'm freezing. So I'm just gonna go in and see it and maybe I'll look around the store a little bit. I'm sure it's gonna be crowded. And also my sister is here, Megan. Megan's in the car over here. Hello. She's come with me almost every single year. So
colder than mine. Ooh, it was like 40 though. 40s. Man. Yeah, line. I love those bins with the holes in them. I don't know why, they just look cool.
Just got out of the record store. It was so chaotic, so hectic.
It's crazy.
It was insane, but it's like how it was last year.
Well, that's not how it's supposed to be. But.
And it was just a zoo in there. I'll explain it when I get back home. Megan, do you want to say a few words?
It was crazy. There were so many people. They were all crowded around like one small table,
Yeah.
Had to push around shoving everyone.
Yeah, we were like some of the smallest, tiniest people there. Everyone else was like so tall and much bigger than we were,
that's unfair.
So it was hard.
Yeah, that's not supposed to be like that.
And I tried the churro syrup at Dunkin'. I mixed it with coffee. Back home now. It was just really unorganized, and I've talked about it before because I went to this record store now 2 or 3 times, and every year it's the same. They never changed their system, and I've heard people complain about it. I heard some guys say that this system is really bad, and I agree, like, it's chaos, and I even heard another lady say, like, what happened to the line? And I don't really like how they do that. It's a free-for-all at some of the other record stores I've been to for
Just
Record Store Day.
Yoink. Shove people over, roundhouse kick people down. It's not fair. Yeah, that's not good. Mine was a little too slow. There's pros and cons. Everything has trade-offs, but that's just like sounds straight bad. I think everybody loses in that situation. I don't like to see it. It's sad.
Number of picks, so you're guaranteed at least 1 to 3 records that you want based off of your spot in line, and this record store just doesn't do that, which I get out and go participate, so that's what I did, even though it was so last minute and I barely put any planning into it. Here it is.
Nice.
So this is the Daft Punk release. I got
sick cover
on the back here. Theme of correction
sick
at first, so super grateful for that. I don't know how many my store had, but I'm glad I did. That was my goal. It was just fun to be a kind of experience. It only happens once a year, and you guys love my Record Store Day videos, and I like sharing that experience.
Oh, it's great.
Went for you. Let me know what records you got. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like,
well, can't agree more to the fact they need to fix their standards. Anyway, peace and love. All right, great job, MorganBrandon. Happy to see your vid. New sub. We'll be back hopefully.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Vega.
Yeah, this is someone I had
Record Store Day.
Not sub to.
Because I had a successful RSD 2024.
Okay, let's hear about it.
So I'm going to show you guys what I got. I got 5 vinyls, 1 for myself. No, 4 for myself, 1 for someone else. And then I got a mystery pack of 10 vinyls. It was only $10. They're used. I'm really excited to see what we got.
It's cool.
So We're gonna start with this one here.
Yeah, GBI.
Chafed GBI. It's Dave Grohl, and I'm gonna be honest, 2 other dudes that I don't know. But I'm excited because I really, really like
Me neither. Anthrax dudes, but yeah. No, that's a sick one. Great pickup.
what's going on with that. I'm so sorry. I'm wearing my glasses, by the way. I don't have any more
You don't
contact.
have to apologize.
And Olivia Rodrigo.
Wait. Oh, I skipped. Hold
Everything
on.
up. We're just going to keep it pushing. It's fine. I have Stick Season and Lacey, the BBC covers
snag.
from Noah Kahan and
What a snag.
Olivia Rodrigo.
I got mine.
I got the last one.
Yep,
There was
I got the
someone in
second to
front of
last
me,
one.
picked one up. There was one left. I said,
Yoink.
That's mine. We have the This Is
We
Why
both said yoink.
remixes.
Yeah, I got
It's
that
actually
too.
a double LP. It's the whole album and then the remixes.
That's exactly what I got.
Paramore. Yeah. This is I Was, I Am.
I got that too.
By Noah Kahan.
I got that too.
I really should be opening these and like showing you guys the colors and stuff. We'll see.
I did that for you. Don't worry. But yeah, I went through and got close-ups and wanted to really show what you get with each thing.
We're actually going to take the ones that I got from Record Store Day specifically, and we're going to get them opened up.
Yes.
First we have, I don't know why it would be anything else. I mean, it'd be cool if it was, but I'm not sure. Oh, it's not just a standard black vinyl. Is it
nope.
purple? Beautiful. Beautiful. That's gorgeous.
Very exciting.
We got this bad boy next.
The editing. Oh yeah, that one's
Also
sick too.
sick as
Agreed.
Let's go. That's cool. I like that. Okay, this one already says on the outside.
Blue.
But I'm not going to, because like I said, it's not mine. It's Galaxy print though. So I'm just gonna have to wait until I can get it to Liz. This is supposed to be Ruby and Bone.
Get out of here, plastic. You.
This is the bone.
Cellophane.
Just plain, fleshy. Ew. Sorry. This is
This is so fun.
Ruby? The only 2 Record Store Day picks that I did not get were, well, for myself personally, there was
Could be South Park or The
a lot
Weeknd.
going on there. But the 2 that I wanted that I didn't get were the Mudhoney Reprise vinyl and Remy Wolf live at
Oh, Remy Wolf.
Electric Lady.
Yeah, Remy
I
Wolf
wanted
is
it
sick.
so bad, but there were none left. It's fine.
I can dance
It's cool.
to some Remy Wolf anytime. That Remy Wolf's sick.
If someone has it, or
I
if
don't have
someone
it.
knows where to get it for
Discogs?
price, please let me know. No, I want it. I want it so bad.
Go to Reddit.
I
Our vinyl releases.
want to hear her cover of Pink and White. I want to hear her
Oh,
cover
yeah.
of Pink and White on vinyl.
The,
I deserve that.
Hold on, let me think. Frank Ocean.
And finally, 10 for $10 used mystery pack. I really don't know what to expect.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Let's see. Leonard Bernstein conducts Richard Strauss. This is gonna put me
Okay.
on to some like strange new stuff, I can tell.
What is that?
Narcotics Inc. Looks like this might be from the UK. We're gonna see what that's about. The greatest hits
Another
of the
comp.
17th century. I don't know about the 17th century.
The
You have to open this one up.
1600s.
Is
Holy
this?
moly.
Mushroom Records.
Oh, that's cool.
I have no idea what this
That actually
is.
kinda looks cool.
Glenn Campbell's Galveston.
Another Glenn
I
Campbell
don't think
comp. I have like 5 of them I've got from mystery boxes.
single thing I know is going to be in here. Chris and Rita, Full Moon. I don't know. The original motion picture soundtrack from Loving Couples.
Okay.
This is some old
romantic.
ass. This stuff
Yeah.
predates me in crazy ways. One more in here. There's a small one. Oh, Carole King. I know who that is.
Me too.
Yeah, okay. So this is Carole King. Don't Say Nothing Bad About My Baby and Softly in the Night. I actually know who that is. That was interesting. That being
You
said,
didn't know Glenn Campbell? Glenn Campbell's a legend.
it's time for me to dip. I have nothing else to offer you here. But
It's a
I will
great
say,
video.
big things coming to the channel for the summer.
Okay.
Things are gonna get crazy. That's it. Peace out.
All right. All right, go back. Hold on, we're jumping ahead. I got a comment. Fantabuloso Video laughed profusely. New sub. Thanks to this haul. Appreciate ya. And keep on grooving your way. Great. Vega. More subs deserved. For sure. All right. Simply Brit. Also another one I haven't subbed to. Finding all these new people. Cool intro. I mean, it's so sick.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel, but if you're new here, my name is Brittany, and I'm a Chicago-based lifestyle content creator. And this vlog is something I'm pretty excited for. So today is, I'm gonna call it Record Store Day Eve.
Record Store Day Eve.
Basically any of my videos since the beginning of this year, you've heard me talk about how I've become a recent record collector. So I'm excited for Record Store Day.
It's so fun starting out. And Record Store Day is a great time to kind of expand.
And if you don't know what Record Store Day is, it's basically like, let me actually look up the definition of it so that I don't ruin it. Because I was just going to say it's basically like Black Friday for indie record stores.
That's what it is, you know.
Black Friday.
But it's like rare stuff too.
Stores. Let me go camp out. Like, what's worth it? Am I going to get what I want? I eat that stuff up. So this has my name written all over it. So I am excited for
I've never done that, but the Black Friday death count is getting high. If we look up into that Black Friday death count, it's an actual thing. You think I'm kidding? 17 deaths, 125 injuries. You can see the history going back pretty far back. So, you know, be careful out there. That's all I'm saying. Anyway.
Then she kept it real with me. She was like, but you don't need to be here that early. So like if you want to get here at 7, like that is like the perfectly fine. Try to arrive at 7. I have a couple I mean, I had probably like 10 or 15 things I originally wanted, but that's
okay. Let's see what you got.
Like a little behind. We're meeting next week. I also
it's a nice camera.
Think I might have added.
I love that angle, like the
one more
background
record
and stuff.
to my list.
That's cool. Rattleback record.
I made it through all of that. I'm back home. I mean, so it's. I think by the time I got home, it was like 10:45.
That's not bad.
Colder than I thought it would be. But I guess
everyone
like
says that. That's the lesson to be learned is bundle up if you get cold easily.
40 degrees and it wasn't super sunny. Like where I happened to be standing when I first got in line was in the sun. As the line started moving, it was literally like the sun was
Mine was the exact opposite. I was in the cold and then it got sunnier.
Opposite side of the street. Basically when I walked out of the Collectivo, I was pretty much at the end of the line. And I got in line. It's crazy like how many people are here on like this random one that I wanted that I wasn't able to get. Just like always sad, but I wanted Fetty Wap, like I said, and they were out of that, which I'm not surprised by because that was like a very hot commodity and it's a pretty rare like record. I didn't get that, and then my sister wanted Young Thug Jeffrey. Also, people love Young Thug, and he's a really cool artist.
Cool voice.
And that was also another really hot commodity. His voice. Also probably because he's on trial right now. And I think I said yesterday that was.
Yeah, the Rico drought.
I didn't have this on my list when I was talking about it last night or yesterday, but I was like, oh, okay, I feel like I need this. It's the Leve.
Yes, Leve is so good.
What is the name of the album?
Oh my gosh.
It's just Live at the Symphony or Live with the Symphony, whatever it's called. So I added that to my list.
A couple of people had it earlier in the vid. Oh my goodness. I was so impressed with that. It's so pretty and gorgeous to listen to, gorgeously blissful.
Cool. I'm excited to see her at Lollapalooza, and she'll be with the Chicago Symphony. I think this album is from a performance with the Icelandic Symphony. And her voice is just cool. Her music's really cool. So they didn't have that either, which I was like, okay, I didn't need that. Like, I'm fine with it. My life will go on without that.
No.
But the Young Thug and Fetty Wap, okay, Ramia is obviously trying to get my attention. But for Young Thug and Fetty Wap, they had like, I put my name on like a running list that they have where they're like, if we
they'll restock it and get it to you.
Then there was like another line once you got in the store where they gave us these forms to fill out while we were standing in line. We filled it out and I gave it like to the person. Like, but I was actually the owner of the shop.
Take notes, other shops that aren't doing this right, like the one in Morgan's video. Take notes.
So I was like, okay, if Cowboy Carter's playing, maybe that means I'll get everything that I really want on my list. I mean, that wasn't necessarily the case.
I need to check out that album.
And then they were giving away, like at the register when you were checking out, posters that were by
St. Texas.
Album. I think this is their first.
Someone else had that.
It's like that, like funkadelic vinyl, and
I was
it's
gonna
just
say, if you
cool.
love
It's a really cool sound. I mean, George.
Go check out Craig Danger vinyl collector. I think Craig Danger, funk mastermind. He has so much knowledge about funk. He's always showing deep cuts and crazy stuff that'll blow your mind. He's so good. Vinyl community guy.
George Clinton is cool.
And he's hilarious. I've talked to him several times.
So I'm excited to listen to this as well. And then I did get that. This was the most expensive one. It was $50 or $49.99. But I feel like this is very much worth it. Because, I mean, this isn't available literally anywhere else. Like, these tracks all together. And she's just, like, such a pioneer, like I said yesterday. $50. And then one, Rude Boy. And I have another...
Mush at the place. Skrillex. Not that.
It's like the Black Album, like a studio one mixed with the Black Album, which is actually really cool. And I
Black
think
Album by Metallica? I don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm really excited to listen to this too. So, I mean, it's like some old, like 60s, 70s reggae.
Oh, okay. It's cool. A lot of records.
Never again. So, and it was like remastered and everything because obviously it was originally a lot of is Ariana Grande. Thank you, next. And this is a used
it's a good album.
Copy. It was $19.99 on clear vinyl. I think this is the Target exclusive because I was just looking at this in Target the other day. I mean, this is cheaper than what was less expensive than buying it at Target, but the Target version did have the clear vinyl used records.
Oh, that's cool.
Than new, especially like a lot of new records are just expensive and like I like Ariana Grande, but I'm not like a stan, so I'd rather get it at a discount. It's a little more sustainable, all of that.
Today, as we talk about sustainable vinyl collecting, I bought 18, and here I am with 18 variants of every other pressing that I like.
Anyway, that's everything I got. I'm excited. That was like a fun little journey. Like I said, I love a sale moment like that, so it was a fun thing to be a part of. I'm excited, I guess, maybe to do it again in the fall or next year. If you went out for record store day this year, let me know what you got. Okay.
Yes. Great vid. Fantabulous video. Enjoyed the vlog. Thoughts. A new sub here, so I'll definitely be back. Appreciate your channel and appreciate your thoughtfulness and keep on grooving your way. Love it. 81 subs. What? Why hadn't she got more? Oh, this guy I hadn't heard of either. All right, Richard Riley.
Hey, vinyl community, and welcome YouTubers from everywhere.
I'm here for the first time.
What's going on here? Yes, I did go to record store day. I didn't show up to my store till about 11 o'clock. And
there's just no shame here. I envy you. The ability to sleep in.
Only had one record on my list that I wanted, and I wasn't planning on getting very much. Wasn't planning on doing a video, so I didn't do any video while I was there. This guy's so cool.
With this hoodie.
Got a huge haul, which got me a little bit excited and turned it into an hour-long
King Crimson chilling on the bottom.
So let's see what I got for record store day. Here's what was on my list. Jazz Dispensary.
Yeah.
A lot of people aren't quite crazy about this one as the previous ones. It's $32. I think they're taking advantage of the price.
Well, the
popularity there. There's what's on that. I always enjoy these, and they're just always
a little bit of FOMO. Yeah, they're good titles, I've heard. That's cool.
That time when these came out, the best value. This is $59.99, $60, but 3 records. That's $20 a piece for the records. That's down there where we should be. Now,
$20
as a contrast to that, I hemmed and hawed and hesitated. Box set, 4 LPs, all the original chess records. Bo Diddley, I Am a Man, the Chess Masters, 55 to 58. Now, I think
that out. Looks cool.
So, what's this all about? Well, I'm going to flip through some records and show you here what got me excited. The dollar bins often turned into about a $3 to $5 bin. It was cold and the wind was blowing. And if you're flipping through all of those boxes with your back to the wind, it wasn't too bad. Then when you went around to the table on the other side, you're facing right into that wind. And at first, I thought I'll go through a couple of these things, and it's just too darn cold out here. My hands are getting cold. I had to get me an empty box and flip here and show you some of this stuff.
We'll see it.
58 records, $1 a piece. You can't have that much fun for that much money on record store day.
You have
Jackie
a point.
Gleason, Music for Lovers. I'm almost certain I have this record, but for $1, and it's a real nice, clean copy.
Okay, so you can replace
Here's
the
a
old
real
one.
sleeper. Roy Clark and Gatemouth Brown. People see Roy Clark, they think, oh, $1 record. No, not this one. This is a $20, $30 record. Now, I got a good copy of this, and I've had it in a video before, but I wasn't going to leave that in the bin.
Wow.
It's a loose record in here someplace.
Yeah, Roy Clark's a good country.
We were here a few years ago, and they were raising the price. They used to always be in the dollar bin. I've already got a ton of them, but I did pick up a couple. So
Well, then why are you
Percussive
picking up
Persuasion
more?
Volume
You already
4, I
got
probably already had it. Can't remember. Barney Kessel.
Can't remember. Just gonna add it on there. Just give me another one. I got 10 of them. Give me another one. Nah, that's great, man. Happy for you.
Nice, clean copy.
It's clean stuff. It sounds
After Dark,
like.
Molten Goo. Stuff. Probably
Anything I
when you see
recognize.
the little sticker up in the top left, he a whole bunch of the same buck from that Lena Horn. Still in the shrink. Dean Martin's
Dean
buck.
Martin, okay.
Johnny Maddox, Nickelodeon rolls. I may have
All
that
right.
one. Isaac Hayes Shaft. I probably got that one, but it's a real clean copy for $1. Colin Reddy. Don Ho, Tiny Bubbles,
Okay.
his most famous
So
song.
compare them. And
Jimmy Smith,
really
who's
good.
Afraid of Virginia Woolf. Jacket's a little rough, but I did look at the record on this one, and it looks like it'll play okay. Jimmy Smith swings along with Stranger in Paradise. Southside Johnny and the Asbury Jukes. Here I Am, Diane Warwick.
Oh.
Bobby Gentry, Ode to Billy Joe. Now, I don't know if this is the OG or not, but the OG of this record is actually quite scarce. It wasn't a big seller until later on,
wow.
and so you always find represses.
Huh.
There's a record that goes in that jacket. I was trying to hold on to so many, but a couple of them fell on the floor, and so I had to go find the box.
I'm
before I lost them
imagining
all.
you carrying 58 records in a box, trying to juggle that. Freezing cold wind blowing at your face. Yeah, I know, man.
How about this?
Jerry Lee
Adventures,
Lewis.
play the country classics,
I
still
like
in the shrink.
Adventures, a cool instrumental band.
Chris Connor, one of the early jazz singers, is really good with some Lyman.
Whoa, you got a lot.
King James version, the Ricky Nelson story,
Ricky
3-record
Nelson.
set. Another
Whoa.
artist that I've been planning on doing a video of, Little Ricky Nelson.
Lil Ricky. Yeah, that'd be his rap
The
name.
Redback Book, which is the with a different cover of this record, Last Train to Heaven.
Okay. Hey, howdy. Hello to you, Richard. New sub here, fellow vinyl content, vinyl video guy, we'll say. Just showcased this. Keep on grooving your way. Y'all's Haul video for, we'll just say for RSD. So we're clear on what it is for RSD. Fun times. All right. Cool channel, my guy.
How's this been? And if I haven't apologized for my speech because I'm tired, I'm doing so now. Got the Cannonball Adderley.
I like this guy, VinylLatte.
Louis V here back from
Louis V.
Record Store Day 2024.
I didn't know this guy's channel till just now. He's great. Love his energy. Very similar taste too. Which excited.
Boy, did I walk out broke. Yes, this is my haul from Record Store Day 2024. And I want to share with you some of the titles I was able to pick up.
But it was a solid list.
Best list we've had in a long time with RSD. I think there was a lot of great selections available this year. I think we had a lot of great records. Hopefully they sound as good as we hope them to be. I know sometimes RSD pressings can be a little bit hit or miss. On the store that I visited, it was Phil's Music Exchange in Wilson. I don't get paid to promote them, but I am going to promote them because they are probably some of the nicest folks in the industry you've ever met. If you saw some of the movies or if you've been...
I know lots of people like that too. It's great. Yeah.
That's not how these folks are. They're very kind.
Right.
They're very thoughtful. They really try to help their customers. And even when I was in line, there was folks that were out of town. They were out of town visiting family. One gentleman was coming up from Florida and was in town for the weekend and didn't want to miss out on RSD Day. And Phil just treated him like he was a regular. So carving lines,
That's
very
what I'm
thoughtful
talking
of
about,
everyone. The other thing I really like about Phil's Music Exchange is that they do their best. They get the titles. They know their customers.
Seems like it. That's awesome.
Person in line at our little store here, our local store, I think was 11:30 in the early afternoon, right? The day before. So 11:30 a.m. the day before, this person lined up to get one of the collectibles, which was a Spider-Man box set, which that store only had one. So he wanted to make sure that he definitely got that Spider-Man box set. He did. So he was super, super happy, really, really thrilled. But
feed the boy.
Yeah, I mean, he waited almost a day.
Give the man a sandwich.
But, you know, that's what sometimes you do. An RSD.
Give him some food. He had been starving. I would have been starving. I would have been freezing. Dedication.
D-Day. For me, I was 5th in line. I was happy with my placement. I left my house around 1 a.m. I have not been to bed since yesterday, so I'm exhausted.
Oof.
So I apologize if this isn't the most coherent
everybody's
video that I put
grinding the videos to get these out. I know I was too.
Together for you, so please give me that pardon. But without further ado, I do want to go ahead and share with you some of the items.
Let's see it.
I've got everything already in these nice little sleeves,
Look at
so
you.
they're already protected. This is a really cool box set. It actually is a USB. It comes in all of this for $45. A nice
Not
little
bad.
box.
Glow in the dark.
Time
Cranberries. I got it.
Available on vinyl. We also
Man, he's
got
blowing through
the
these. Oh, interesting.
This one I'm actually pretty excited to give
What is
this a
that?
spin. I hope that the quality's here pretty good. I know sometimes hip hop can be hit or miss depending on how they do the bass.
Well,
I just get Cheap Baker.
It could sound a little flat.
The live album here, or the
Oh,
lost
Chet
album.
Baker. Okay, yeah. Rolling Stones. Yep. Saw that one on another
Cool
one.
to have this an orange,
Nice Nepo
an
Baby.
orange cream vinyl.
Nancy Sinatra, great voice.
This is from the archival series vinyl. So really cool.
Sonic Youth.
To be
yeah.
able to have that one as well.
Man, you did haul.
UB40, 45. I love reggae. Reggae is one of my most faved and enjoyed
I was in a little
genres. It's also
dumb reggae band.
finding great reggae records when I'm out in the wild, but I don't ever
They weren't any good.
They see them.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, him, just talked about him, Craig Danger. He does some reggae stuff too, a lot of funk stuff. Great. So knowledgeable. Got to check him out, Craig Danger, on YouTube, The Vinyl Collector.
And it's one area I've been wanting, black white
Voodoo.
swirl vinyl
Saw that
here.
one somewhere.
So really, The Who. This is one thing I'm so.
Oh, yeah, Neil Young?
I don't think I can say the actual title here on YouTube. I
Please
don't want to be
don't. I'll
flagged.
have to bleep it out.
This one looked pretty cool, and a lot of that I asked for ordered, including this
That's
one.
cool.
This is APP.
Jeez, you got an Alan Parsons project.
25 or 20 album as
Parliament?
well. 5 Discogs on that one, but I guess there's Record Store Day and the price is a
1975.
little bit ridiculous on Discogs on that one, but I
It
guess
is
it's
getting
not,
a little
'cause
ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. It's obvious what's getting done out here. It's on a nightly basis. I hope the world can see now what's really going on out here, because it's getting ridiculous.
It's getting really ridiculous in these vinyl.
Yes, man.
Press
This is
these.
ridiculous,
They don't
man.
They don't press enough, and then they press too many, and then they release them in their shop like Noah Kahan's people did, and screw over Record Store Days stores who are trying to sell exclusive title and kind of undercut them completely. Yeah.
You know, maybe one day I'll score a good copy of that. I'm
You
going to want list for prices on it. But that is the Murder Was the Case, the Snoop Dogg soundtrack here.
Oh, yeah.
And it's cool because it's got this nice little die cut. It looks
Yeah,
like
that looks
top
sick.
on it here. So
I love
really,
die cut
really
covers.
cool to grab that one.
As long as they don't get caught on another
Did
record
get
on the
the
shelf.
Average White
and,
Band
tear
live
it.
at the Rainbow Theater. This is part of the 50th anniversary on this one. So this was really, really cool. I actually thought I was going to lose that one. There was 2 or 3 people in front of me that kept saying they wanted to grab that album, and I actually saw somebody pick it up out of the bin, knowing that there was only one of them. But it ended up getting put back, and it didn't get put back in the same spot. So I actually passed it at one point, and I just thought it was gone to the wild, that somebody grabbed it before me, and that's just the nature of RSD. Nothing to get mad about. You just keep going.
Right.
And there was a person next to me going through the bin that was on, and I just said, "Hey, buddy, if you don't mind, if you're not buying it, if you see Average White Band, do you mind just grabbing it for me? I don't know if I just passed it or not, but it was something on my want list." And he's like, "Oh, this one?" Like as soon as I said, "Oh, this one," like, he was right at it. So to me, it was all meant to be.
That's great, man.
Which was really cool. Oh, and by the way,
My goodness.
that one as well.
Queen, Mark Knopfler, Joe Pesci.
Gorgeous. Of course, you can
Oh, you
get
got
this
the Pearl Jam.
pretty
I
much
gotta check
anywhere
that out.
on the standard black vinyl, but this makes it a little
it
bit of
good?
a collector having the color vinyl that I guess is exclusive
Right.
dispensary
Is it
release as
good
well.
album? Oh, that's jazz dispensary
So,
too.
you know, this is on a blue vinyl, I believe. Chance to digest
Such
it
a
yet,
cool cover.
but it looks really nice. Is that
Oh, you
this
got
record
Bill
store
Evans.
without the branding of the original jazz classic release. Now, I do believe that Kevin Gray actually didn't cut these lacquers, but his apprentice did.
This is good knowledge.
What the hype sticker says. But nonetheless, this should be a really interesting and hopefully
Bill Evans,
sonically
man. What
great
a
album.
pianist.
Okay, getting kind of near the
Elton John. Oh my gosh. You're going to get near the end. I don't believe Blue Bones. Look at all this. Got everything.
Effect.
You brought the whole shop out.
An exotic sports car, if you never get a chance to drive it, I feel the same with records. Records are meant to be listened to, and as long as you take them, treat them with care and the respect that they deserve, they should last you a lifetime, or at least my lifetime. So I'm not really worried about it. And if you're not looking to flip or sell your collection, then what's the problem of opening them, right? And that's the situation I'm at. Okay.
Yeah, that's great, man. Dude, that's great. Look at all this stuff. Bill Cosby. What?
Get these off the aftermarket on Discogs or going to eBay, and the prices are a little bit higher than you anticipated. So you're wondering, should I spend money on it? Should I not spend money on it? If you
a lot of people wondering.
Or I'll at least comment back to you. Folks, I hope
you're such a cool guy. Really like this video, dude. Really, really enjoyed this vid again as I'm playing it back. Such a cool guy. I already commented, like, you win RSD, dude. Love seeing fellow BC content creators fun blog and keep on grooving your way. And he's like, thanks for your kind comments. Appreciate the support. Hope RSD treated you well. Yeah. Love this guy. VinylLatte. More subs needed. Look at the wall of stuff and the cool gear he's got. We like to see it. All right.
All right, guys. So typically, I would start.
I subbed to her a million years ago.
All right, guys. So typically, I would start this vlog inside my house and talk about my game plan for the day, but I am running a little bit behind it because I did not have time. So I don't know what they're waiting for. I'm really nervous.
Just go ask him. Hey, what about waiting for? Because
I would literally murder the entire family if you did not give me the spider.
No, don't do that. Actually, don't figure it out. Please don't do that. That's cool.
What up, everybody?
You're cold.
You psyched for record store day or what? 1 hour from opening. We already got a line. Get down here. Bring your lawn chairs. There's going to be live music. Everybody's psyched.
Oh, that's cool.
DJ Justberg thing to go on?
Look at that. That looks sick. I love this sweater. All right. Oh, she got it.
A success. I got the main things that I was looking for, but I am missing 2 other albums that I wanted. So I'm gonna have to call another record store and see if they have, full day.
Cool. She's going on a haul.
Okay, I just got home. I changed my outfit because I'm gonna go to this record store in like a mall and stuff. So I changed my outfit a little bit. I'm gonna go pick up my mom. So I am officially done with Record Store Day 2024, and I was more than 100% successful. I will say
how can you be more than 100% successful? That's not mathematically possible. Actually, if you get 100% from 100% 2 shops, even if you did that, it wouldn't even count because that wouldn't be 200%. That would still be
stores in person, and I had contacted about 4 stores within the areas that I was at to inquire if they had to cash out my balance to pay for it, but it's okay. I paid more than $30 for it, but I just don't have it to show you guys. So, and the reason why I bought it, because I'm not like a huge variance person anymore, is because it actually has 2 tracks pressed on it that weren't pressed previously, so I like needed it. If you guys don't follow me,
the FOMO, huh?
I made a whole video.
Oh, there's that.
Doing a review, a test, unboxing, everything. But there was only 250 of these produced. And I had...
That's so dumb. Why do they only do 250? That's so dumb. They need to do more. It's such a cool thing that a lot of kids want.
I'm going to ever really listen to these records. This are these like long discs or packages, which is kind of crazy because sleeves.
Post Malone.
And you have to... but my friend said that she doesn't want it, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I'm not gonna open it. I'm gonna leave it sealed. Maybe I can use this for trade in the future, or maybe my taste in music will evolve and I'll want to keep this. So I'm just gonna put this up.
So you bought it, but you don't like it. How dare it?
with my singles, but this was the Olivia Rodrigo and Noah Kahan. They're like covered. And it's a BBC recording. Sabrina Carpenter. This is
How did you
Feather.
get that?
I ordered her single of Espresso while I was in line. And
Nobody
I was
got
like,
that.
you know what? I need this one. So I last minute got this one.
My store had 3 and they gave them away because they're like a raffle for it or whatever because it was like impossible. How did you get that?
I've actually really enjoyed seeing Sabrina grow and evolve recently. Blush pink single, and it's Feather and then Feather Sped. The record store only got 2 of these.
That's
and
amazing you got one.
I was technically 3rd in line.
Oh, that looks sick.
Oh my gosh,
okay.
it is pink and black. It's a pink with a black splatter, which is so fitting for Lil Peep. I actually love that. It did not mention anything about a color.
Little Peep, like sugar candy for Easter? Lil Peep? No, I'm kidding.
So that's it. Because they didn't have Ashniko, this was kind of a random grab, but I thought it was kind of funny.
I liked listening to all the boomers try to pronounce Ashniko. That was my favorite part.
I felt like, why not buy it? You know, it's Fetty Wap.
Oh, that was a hard
This
snag.
is
A
the
lot of
debut
people couldn't get that.
album, which has Trap Queen, My Way, 679. It's also got 3 bonus tracks, and it is pressed on an opaque violet vinyl.
That's cool.
I figured for sentiment I would pick this up. I grab this because it's to spit. Very, very beautiful purple color. Oh my god! Triggered is probably my favorite Chase Atlantic song, and I totally freaking forgot that it was on here. Okay, well, they only had 1 of these. So this is one that I wanted, that also the first one.
How did you end up getting all the things that have 1 or 2 copies and you end up with... And then you showed up late. You started being like, guys, I'm late. I didn't get it. I'm not going to get it. Yeah, I got this. I got Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah, I got like Olivia. I don't even care for. I got this other thing that had like 2. They had like 1 of these and I got this. What did you do to get all this stuff? Unbelievable snacks. Applause to you. Very cool.
It was so nice to meet you in line, and you guys definitely made the experience way more memorable.
That's
and
fun.
Hopefully we can coordinate to do the Black Friday one or any other ones in the future, because you guys were so much fun and you were early birds like me, and that's what I like to see. But
wait,
yeah, let me know.
Did you not start the video by saying you're late?
Alright guys, so typically I would start this vlog inside my house and talk about my game plan for the day, but I am running a little bit behind.
Early bird. Come on now. Exposed. YouTuber exposed. Olivia exposed. No, I'm kidding. That was a great video. I had some things I wanted to add. Hey, howdy. Tabulous snags. Unbelievable the amount of snags with like 1 or 2 copies and you ended up with them. Been a longer time sub, so happy to see you back, y'all's hauls. Keep on grooving your way. Post. Great. Who else we got? Great video.
People, welcome to another video.
This is someone I haven't seen.
Man, it's been a long time since I've put a few consecutive videos up on YouTube.
So she was doing consecutive videos because she was hunting down the Beatles box, but she was, in this video, she was just talking about Ringo. Let's go.
In a very, very long time. Hey, Beatle people, what's good? It is Record Store Day. It is approximately 7:37 in the morning, and the record store that I am going to try first today opens at 9. I know that's a little bit late, and maybe there's a huge line. I don't know. I was working late last night.
Yeah, you got to get there at 7 p.m. to get that Beatles the day before.
Filling in for Meg Griffin, and I didn't get to bed till late, so this is what time I woke up.
No hate, no judgment here.
Is that Beatles turntable. I want that Beatles turntable more than anything. If we cannot find the Beatles turntable, of course, there are releases from John Lennon, George Harrison.
Yeah.
So we will see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
The line is moving.
Yeah, it's a decent line. Man, the line is moving fast. Uh-oh, this is a bad sign.
Noah Khan.
Someone say Noah Khan.
So I waited in line for over an hour at record store number 1 to find out that they did not have the turntable.
No chance.
But I did get the John Lennon Mind Games globe.
Okay, that's cool.
If we have any luck.
I
To include the 4th store that I called No Beatles Turntable.
Yeah. No.
What I keep hearing from the owners of these shops is that it was made by a different distributor that distributed stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I did pick up Ringo's Crooked Boy, so at least all is not lost.
Ringo
With the
cover
other
looked cool.
store where this particular place would have it, Park Ave CDs, the biggest record store
they're
in
great.
our area here in Orlando. And they're very
I've
strict
ordered
when
from
it
them.
comes to their record store day stuff. You have to have
They're good.
signed up for
Oh wow, that's cool.
getting in line to even see. Tried all of my options for me.
Yeah.
On Lennon Glow in the what a day
Oh, that's
it
cool,
has
Mike.
been. And end of the video, I'm gonna make a separate video entirely.
You should
so
use the
hop
mic for the
on
video.
to
It's
the
like
next
iPhone
video
audio.
where I will be.
But you eventually did get it though. There it is. Oh, someone else got it.
Today I will be unboxing the Beatles 3-inch mini.
But I want to see it from the woman herself, the one who hunted around every shop in America to find it. Where did? Oh, you haven't posted it yet. Hey, Beetle people.
Today I will be unboxing.
It's record store day.
Oh, I haven't heard of this person.
Record store day. Woo. I feel like I'm hyped up on caffeine.
Yeah, this person I have not subscribed to. Hold up. Cool. Thanks for doing this because we love to see people in the community we've never seen that are apparently have 6,000 subs. Almost 666 subs.
Right now, but in reality, it's just the adrenaline and cortisol running through my veins. I love Record Store Day. As a record collector, I always look forward to it, but this year was the first year that instead of just waiting around for the leftovers online, I decided to actually get my up early and go wait in line and do this thing. I've vlogged, I got some records, and I'm gonna give you a haul. We're gonna have a good time.
Okay.
And Record Store Day Black Friday celebrates shop scenes that you can at like 6 p.m. the day before. My record store opened at 10 a.m., but if you cannot hear, it is storming. I got there at like 8-ish. I did vlog a little bit, so here's that. Ew, dude, it's too early.
No, fine.
45 in the morning. And the only reason I'm awake right now is because of Record Store Day. Otherwise, I'd still be in bed sleeping outside, like thunderstorming outside. The vibe. I'm really not. This is my first record store day. I don't really know what to expect.
Oh wow, it's your first.
Also, black
The editing's
jeans
great.
from PacSun, and then my everyday jewelry. And I'm gonna wear my black Sambas, I think. Let's go. The vibes are starting out kind of mid today, but if there's like no one there, I need to get this expectation out of my head that there's not gonna be anyone there, because that's not realistic.
Yeah.
I hope it's a significantly less amount of people.
It's 7:45. That's just. You already know.
Let's go. I've officially made it, and there is a line. There is most definitely a line. It's not as bad as the other record store that I was going to go to.
Okay. But that could be a bad sign as well.
I feel like I should get in line, but I don't know if I have an umbrella. If I don't have an umbrella, then we're screwed. Oh my god, I do. I'm prepared. Yeah.
Good. I've made that mistake too many times.
It's fine. I don't think it's fine anymore. I can't believe I have an umbrella. Oh, that's actually awesome.
The stream of consciousness is hilarious.
That's embarrassing. It's like bringing a big coat to school. That's like not a vibe. Thankfully, there's not really.
You got to do whatever you want to do. There's the vibe. You are the vibes. You bring the vibe. Who cares what anybody
Any
thinks?
records where I'm like, I need this one or I'm gonna die. You know what I mean? They're all like, if I got it, it'd be cool.
FOMO.
But if I don't, I'll be okay.
The record store, not stores, the record distributors, labels, people, man, they've been doing the FOMO.
And I can like get it some other time, most likely.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's where I'm at right now. Like, are people sitting in their cars? I can't really tell. I just want to sit in my car. I don't really want to.
They should do drive-through record store day.
I'll be so bored. I'll be so bored. What am I gonna do? Sit there and talk to people? No, most absolutely not. Am I going to do that? No. I'll check in like half an hour. Pray for me.
I love the stream of consciousness. This is so funny.
2 hours later.
Yep. Exactly. All right. Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh my god, it's so cold in here. Oh my god, I'm freezing. Well, it was maybe a little too successful. I spent a lot of money.
All right.
That's where they were doing it.
That's
And
nice.
I don't know if other record stores do it like this, but at this one I went to, it was like an Easter egg hunt, okay? They randomly put all the records around the store. None of them were organized. It was like some of the bins said
that would make
RSD,
me mad.
but those were like mixed in.
I can see how that would be fun, maybe. For some, but not all of. Oh, imagine that. I know some of y'all are cringing at the thought that you would have to hunt an entire record store to find stuff when you've already been waiting all night outside.
With their other like used vinyl. It was actually pretty stressful. It ended up working out.
Yes.
I was literally in there for like a minute or two.
That's great.
Max.
That's a miracle.
I found everything basically that I wanted and got my ass out of there. I was like, I don't need to spend any more time in here. I was very overwhelmed. Therefore, I did not vlog anything inside the actual record store. I'm gonna go through all the records that were on my list that I wanted. The top of my list, I really, really wanted.
Well, let me guess, just based on the shirt. Okay.
Chapel Roan's Pink Pony.
Oh, really? The Chapel Rowan. You know, I saw that somewhere too, and I almost got it too, because I just heard of Chapel Roan thanks to Coachella, which I talked about every single night of Coachella, what days 1, 2, and 3, since they did the live streams that were amazing. I got to be introduced to a lot of new artists. It was a cool time. And that was one artist that I saw from that. I didn't know how big they were.
That they pressed on a 7-inch. It's like pink. And I was like, this
pink.
is perfect. I love her
I saw that.
so much. However, my local record store did not order any. So I didn't end up getting that. Sticking along the theme with the 7 inches, I also really wanted the Olivia Rodrigo Noah Kahan 7-inch where
really? I wouldn't
cover each other's songs. That one was limited to 15,000.
They did the Uno reverse card. Well, now I got that up there. Talked about that one because that one was very hard to find. So all these videos, a miracle that they got it too.
Copies. And thankfully, this local record store did like a live Chase Atlantic self-titled. I don't think this has ever been pressed on vinyl before, and I love Chase Atlantic. So while standing out in line in the rain, I was getting a little bit of PTSD from my time at Red Rocks when I got absolutely destroyed by hail. But I love the Pixies.
Oh, wow. That sounds like a vlog that I might want to see just for the laughs. Louis Tomlinson.
Also, I was looking at Asking Alexandria's album Reckless and Relentless.
You like metal? I would have never... That's cool. That's cool you like metalcore. I'm a huge fan of like Underoath and all that wave of metalcore stuff. August Burns, I could go through tons of those.
I'm limited to 2,500 copies. And that was another one where I was like, I don't need it, but if I see it, I should just pick it up. So with all that being said, let's get to my haul. Let's start with the first thing I walked in and grabbed. The Olivia Rodrigo and Noah Kahan 7-inch. I'm so glad I got this. For all this. This was $22. What happened to like a $10 7-inch?
Put a couple big names in front of it, and
I love this cover. It's so cute. I've been trying to grow
it's very cute.
My 7-inch collection. I thought this would be fun to pick up. Also, I love Olivia's cover of Stick Season. Like, sorry, it's so good. I'm gonna sleeve these while.
And Lacey, don't forget Lacey. Man, both of them great. Just 10 out of 10.
Here. All right, let's.
Uno reverse card.
Look at this pressing. Oh wow, it's a really pretty color. It's like a mauvey pink. Yes, I'm so glad I got this. I would have been so disappointed because I just know for a fact like all my mutuals are gonna be grabbing this, and the FOMO would have been crazy. Ta-da, there she is. I'm gonna be jamming to this for sure. This next one we've got Asking Alexandria Reckless.
You got it.
Look how stunning this is. It's all
that does
gold,
look sick with the gold
nugget vinyl. That's one of my favorite pressings. This was $40. Okay, it looks way better on camera than it does in person. I'm gonna be so honest right now. But look at that.
I got several gold nugget ones. I got a Dillinger Escape Plan. You may have heard of them since you like Asking Alexandria. Which if you do, you need to check out Better Lovers, the Dillinger Escape Plan guys, and some of the other band. Anyway, fantastic metalcore.
Cool. It's more translucent. The other gold nugget pressing I have is opaque, but it's still.
It does look more clear.
Really cool.
Interesting.
I can't believe this is was my first record store day. Like, I'm just lazy, guys. Oh, I put that on so crooked. There she is. Yeah. Next up, so glad I found this. I think this was the last one. I didn't sort through a lot of the bins because I didn't feel like it. I was like, I don't need to tempt myself with seeing like other things. But I am really excited I got this one. Pixies, live from Red Rocks in 2005. This cover is so cool. And they perform all their classics. This is orange.
I just discovered the Pixies recently, thanks to some other channel that showed... dang it, I can't remember the name. Their big album.
Over the summer. This jacket, do you see that? It's like embossed. Ooh. Okay, there are 2 LPs just sitting in here.
Is it embossed or is it just gloss?
This pressing. Oh my god. Ooh, oh wow.
Yeah.
Like a red orange marble. That is beautiful. I love that. If you're curious about what sleeves I'm using, I will have all of my sleeves linked down below in my Amazon storefront, which I do make a commission for.
Oh, it's Amazon.
Store. I like The Cure.
I saw that somewhere.
$40.
The Cure, yeah.
$40 for one.
They did the Cure something last year too. You may want to go back and check that out for Record Store Day and some other Cure stuff recently repressed.
Disc. There's.
Wait, what?
It was the last thing I picked up. I was like, sure, I like The Cure. This was $40, by the way. $40 for one disc.
Oh wow.
There's side A and then side B. There it is.
Oh, that is sick packaging.
That was my Record Store Day experience this year. Let me know if you guys went, what you picked up, if you're going to shop online. Okay. I think my best find of today was the Olivia Rodrigo No and Con.
Yeah, that was sick.
Come on.
It's cool that you got that.
Thumbs up. You can also subscribe down below for more.
Okay, I'm trying to. Hang on. Hey, howdy, hello. Super hilarious haul vlog combo. New sub thanks to the old algorithm. Cool that you like a great variety. Also metalcore. Keep on grooving your way. Yeah. Love to see it. SimplyLillie. Great vid. That was really good editing. Clean editing.
Hey everybody. JT and Heidi Lee here for another episode of
JT and Heidi Lee. So I married a record collector. I meant to sub to these guys as well.
So I married a record collector, and today is
Record Store Day.
Oh my god.
This day I have a love-hate relationship with, but we won't go into that.
Yeah, we could, there's entire videos out there with the pros and cons for and against Record Store Day.
People hate it. People slash into it. Oh, they never have anything good. You have to wait in line. Everything's for flippers.
There's a lot of stuff. A lot of that metal stuff you guys like. But
hey, now, are you calling me out?
He did. He said he got one.
Yep. So I have 2. But I'm decided to offer it up to the fan group that I'm a part of on Facebook.
Cool. That's very nice.
This is because we both got one thing at Record Store Day. This is the 45th anniversary double vinyl release of Number One in Heaven by Sparks and the Sparks produced and written EP, I think. Well, there's only 5 songs on it by
Cool Obi.
All right, we went, like I said, we went to our local RPM Records. We got in line 20, 15 minutes before.
That was enough of a wait for me. I'm not going to wait outside overnight. 15
minutes before we were pretty far back in line, but they let us.
I can't hate. I know a lot of people don't get stuff they want for that, but like I can't hate because it's freezing cold. If you don't have to have it right then and there, might as well.
And everybody piled into the store, and I usually not have no problem with crowds, but this was so jam-packed, I felt like I was back home on a train on New Jersey Transit. And I got stuck in an aisle. And
you take the J train down to A24 down in Jersey, you know what I'm saying? It's terrible. Can't stand it.
I couldn't move, and I was just standing there, and I was looking for her, because she's taller than me. She can look over people, got right to where she wanted.
The best path.
I love these guys.
I was trying to do that, but everybody was getting in my way, and I just stuck there. And one of the employees there is a fairly new, younger guy. He seems to, I believe he likes a lot of the same stuff I do. He came up to me and said, hey man, what are you looking for?
Cool.
I said, well, my wife's looking for Sparks, and he's like, yeah, it should be over there. I said, yeah, she went there. I said, I'm looking for this garage comp, and I gave him the title. He's like, I know exactly where it is, don't move. And he went over, and he kind of like reached over the rack and gently pushed people away and came back to me with it. And it's the Sundays comp, Heated Garage, Toasty Treasures from Minnesota's K-Bank Studio. It's like a companion piece to the surf comp of last year, which was Surfing the Great Lakes. Yeah, it's pricey for a single disc. Put out a $12 CD of this, I'm going to be a little peeved.
Well, that's what they do.
Yeah, that is what they do. Where's the...
Because in a month they're going to be releasing a deluxe version of this via CD.
Oh yeah,
yeah, with bonus tracks and everything. But you know what?
They always do. They tend to do that with releases.
Sounds like it sounds yacht rocky or anything.
It looks like a painting on a van.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, it should be on the side of like a Plymouth Dodge van or something. But this should be interesting because he covers the left bank's "Walk Away, Renee." So Heidi's
sounds like the car.
It's not. They put it in the same league.
Yes.
This is something called the Dummies, which, you know, what a name for a band. And these guys look super cool on the back there. Yep.
They look like Bagger Boys.
Dummies. There's a song on it called Record Store. So, yeah, that could be very fitting for today.
Mm-hmm.
Hardcore punk, and I don't like hardcore punk. I find it very one-dimensional.
Why not?
One-dimensional. And I brought...
Oh, dude, you listen to the wrong stuff. We got to get you the good
stuff. This out. Here.
Bobby Dillon.
Crap ton of records in the closet. So, yeah.
So,
thanks for watching.
Can't relate to
those
that.
records that we've shown. How was your record store day? Comment below. We'd love to hear from you.
Thank you.
Oh, well, they're great. Let me tell you something. Hey, howdy. Hello. Just found this thanks to algorithm. If I can spell algorithm. Yeah, just wanted to say I loved it. And new sub, so I'll be back. Keep on grooving. Love these guys. Love shouting out new channels. So I married a record player. That's just a funny idea too. I love that. Russ Shaw. Who's this? Who's this guy? TV. RussShawTV. Whoa. Oh yeah, the coffee.
Light traffic early in the morning from Everett to Seattle.
Oh, I have it sped up. Yeah.
All right.
Worried about his car.
Well, it was once handwritten and autographed, and then they printed it up.
Oh, okay.
So we got a stack of them like this, and the way you get it is by buying some Taylor Swift.
Oh, the Torture Poets Department sign thing.
Actual Taylor Swift product, despite any rumors that were circulating madly at 10 a.m. yesterday on the internet.
Yeah.
But
you know how it goes.
There's Mazzy over there. And
Mazzy. I think we got Mazzy's lined up too in a second.
From Dada and 7 more. I'm in 2 bands.
You're in 2 bands.
Did you see the movie?
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
7.
Ooh. Nice. Okay. Getting copyright.
Seattle is going to be the second and third night of the tour.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
There's a
cool, man.
My alarm was set for 3:45.
Yeah.
I was awake at 2:20, and it was like, I'll give it 10 minutes. If I don't fall asleep, I'm getting up. And I didn't fall back asleep, so I just I'm getting up.
Is there anything you got up especially for? Like something you want to get that may sell out?
Dedication.
The reason Gandalf is really freaking me out. I want Gandalf. I didn't want it 2 weeks ago.
Saw that one. That was cool.
The heavy-hitting jazz ones.
Mm-hmm.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
There you go. Yeah. I haven't seen it yet. You got it.
Did Mazzy get the little turntable? Is that what it is?
It's silly. It's dumb.
It's dumb.
I'll have some David Bowie left.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Record store day 4. This was awesome.
Oh, cool.
Around the corner. Here's the records I got that were on my list.
Man, he's doing this while driving. This guy is living life on the edge.
All right. Hold on.
He eats danger for breakfast.
I'm almost to Royal Red.
Oh, now he's showing us up close. Okay, here we go.
At WCOZ. And here, not too long after it came out, we tried to get it.
I love that album. Dava, hold on. I love that album.
Oh, you pressed it or something? Because Frank had this one, Dana.
Ooh, nice.
See that? Zaba.
I love the...
Not too long after it came out, we tried to get it, and it just sold out.
Man, I remember when nobody knew Glass Animals was, and then Heat Waves faked everyone out. Unbelievable that this band blew up the way they did in such a short time. I thought they would be under people's radars forever, but I'm glad they didn't stay under people's...
Marked it up to like 50, 60, over $100, yeah, for this record, and I picked it up at Frank's for...
How to Be a Human Being was the first one I heard. I think
bucks, less than
2016.
$40. And that's all I got. So yeah, I didn't get the Malfunction. I didn't get a lot of the record store day firsts. We're trying to save some money. I owe the
You're doing good.
Some tax money. Old Uncle Sam he's mad. He's mad at old RussShaw here, so I'm gonna have to get that sorted out. But it doesn't mean I can't buy records because I'll show you some other cool stuff that I got.
There you go. Just good attitude. What else you get? Oh, you got Bowie.
It's pretty good. Easy Street.
$26.
Appreciate you all. If you stuck around this long, you're more than likely subscribed already. But if you're not, consider it. All right? I'm not telling you what to do. If you like the video, you can like the video. You know,
I forgot.
The little button right there. Or don't. It's your life. It would touch my greasy little punk rock heart. If you like or subscribe or whatever.
You're hilarious, my guy. Love this vid. Boom. Groove in your way. All right. I will do Mazzy's one, then we'll react to mine. Oh my gosh, there's so many.
Good morning, campers. It's a lovely 52
campers. He's like a camp teacher. Morning campers.
Seattle at 3 a.m. I had set my alarm for 4:30, and I just woke up out of bed, and Kimbo has a chair for me. I think he's 7th in line. Where we're going here.
That's nice. You have a friend that does that for you. Let you cheat.
So kumbaya-esque. Oh, am I getting green lights all the way? Of course,
that's cool,
3
man.
Usually PRs, okay.
That's the cover photo because he's actually friends with Andy Wood. He went to high school with him.
It's like in the middle of the night.
In the morning, there's only about 20 people, 25 people in line, which is not bad. Did you work at Disneyland ever? Or?
No, I worked at SeaWorld, though, in Orlando.
Oh, here we go.
Why did you do this?
Okay.
Because I'm a fan of yours.
Marshmallow.
Stop off at the Starbucks headquarters like I always do. It's just 2 blocks down, the Reserve. Where else?
Okay. Oh, yeah, he always does that. I did see that last
Is this
week.
what all the kids are into today?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Oh, nice. You got a San Francisco.
Don't act like you don't know. Olivia Rodrigo.
Before
no.
The band was in in Seattle.
What year was this? Do you know?
Everybody seems to be loving it, man. I got to give it a spin.
Now, do you, when I look at that, I see a vagina, don't you?
Yeah.
Is that just me?
This guy, man. I can't believe this guy. He's got a dirty mind, man.
These are some
theme today.
Yes, there's going to be a lot of Northwest.
How did you? Okay.
I haven't seen some copies.
In all my years of
Parliament, yep.
Kind of neo-psychedelic post-punk. I saw them, Brooks.
Interesting.
I saw them, the Warfield Theater. Friggin' great band. Steve
Dream
Lynn
Syndicate. Oh, I did hear that.
The last 7 years, they came
That's the cue. I'm curious what that is.
As a reform. Really
As he always has some good recs.
The Sun Ra and the Superlatives. I was surprised how pricey this is. This is like $78 for 2 records. Obscene, really. But I didn't.
What?
But if I went to see the show, the tickets would have been more.
You can't compare going to see a show to vinyl, man. It's not this. It's like comparing, like. Well, I bought apples at a store for $10 a bag. I don't know. And then I bought apple seeds for 70 cents, man. But, you know, if I just waited 10 years, man, I could have apples. I could have a lot more than. Not the same thing, man.
Sweetheart of the Rodeo, which I missed. They only did about a dozen shows. So I'm excited about this.
Maybe that'll be a cool rec. I don't know. Maybe I should check it out too.
We'll be out
there's
beyond
it
Record
again,
Store Day. This is Jackpot. No, it's not Jackpot. This is UMG, UME. We've got Chris Isaac. I love the Sun Sessions.
Like the Barney. I love you. You love me. We're all happy. With you and me. Final haul from Mazzy.
Gene Clark. This is
someone else had that too.
Usually, and I love Sonic Boom, but they don't open until 11, and you're just making all kinds of deals with your bladder all day long.
Accurate analysis, my guy.
Good. That was
a different record. I haven't heard.
I can call.
I don't know this. Okay. Well, we'll listen to
Hail today.
Our coffee morning at the Starbucks Reserve.
Whoa, he
World
looks so
headquarters.
bright. You gotta turn down the brightness,
Queen
buddy.
Anne area over by the Seattle Center and by KEXP and Royal Records.
Oh, I love KEXP.
Small store, but they moved 3 doors down. 2
Greatest YouTube channel with the live shows of all the best. Oh, you got Adrian Lenker. That's a great album.
But Adrian Lenker,
Where is it?
been wanting this for a while. Everyone is
Big Thief Lady.
kind of the new,
fantastic.
The new cool. Well, she's been around forever. Singer-songwriter, considered one of the
She's been
best.
around, not forever. She's been blowing up recently, really.
Singer-songwriters, and I think Joey showed this.
Deserved.
This is basically
Fantastic artist. Yeah, he showed that.
So
And you got, of course, all the boomer stuff. Great, Mazzy. Cool stuff.
Hey everybody, this is
love to see
TJR.
it. You're a legend, buddy.
Super fan.
Hanging out with my little friend here.
TJR's great.
And today was record store
Little
day.
friend of the green guy.
As stock sold out, they would have an employee come out and say, "Okay, we just ran out of the following."
That's so
That way,
nice that they do that.
You were waiting to get something and it was no longer there,
And you can
and
turn
there was
around
nothing
and
else
leave
for you.
and clear the line out. That is genius.
At 3:30 my name, just never did
Yeah,
that.
we would be like 15th in line.
Something like that, yeah.
20th.
Yeah. So it was a lot closer in line this time. Got
Good.
everything I wanted. It was a good record store day.
Nice.
Now, since then, a record store much closer to where we live, called Left of the
What
Dial
happened?
Record, store that's much closer, is going to open up at 6 a.m. So I thought, you're getting up early anyways.
Can they do that? I thought the store's going to open until at least 7 or 8. But okay.
Well before 11 o'clock.
And still go to Port Center.
2 titles.
And go
Okay.
home.
On.
Thought to myself, maybe I could just...
U2 and Elton John right there? Is that what the 2 titles are?
So first
Okay.
of all, this is yours.
Yay!
Yes.
Oh, she got U2.
Atomic City, U2, live from the Sphere, Las Vegas.
You haven't heard of it? You just read it like you hadn't heard of it.
The Mike Will Made It remix.
Mike Will Made It.
On translucent red vinyl, plus a unique large poster.
Oh, that's cool.
Is
Do
do
that.
that. Colors, especially translucent.
Careful.
It gives it more of that candy feel,
The way he held it made me nervous. Oh, there's a poster. Oh,
Many consider this to be his weakest album during that period. Although this album does have its bangers. I mean, it has The Bitch Is Back. It has...
it can be, both can be true, buddy. It can be bangers on a weak album. Not it's mutually exclusive or anything.
a record store day first, which
coming
means
back.
it's supposed to come to record store day first, but then we'll get a national release.
Of some
so here
type. It doesn't mean
we
vinyl.
go. Front and back.
And it doesn't mean this limited color
a
variant either.
gatefold
If you like
here.
the colors, so match
This
it up.
the inner-
That's
back.
cool.
And why I said no, this was a record store day first release. And so
What happened?
last year I was saying,
Drama.
I was
Drama
talking on
alert.
YouTube about the saying, I'd like to
Drama
get this, but
alert.
probably not because it's going to get a national release. And they had already done anniversary releases prior to this for Madman Across the Water and Honky Chateau. But one of my viewers, James Wilson,
Thank you.
thank you, James Wilson, by the way, said, totally no, TJR, get it. I've heard from some very good sources that this is all they're going to do. This record store release is all they're going to do. This was also a 2 LP set that also featured a second disc with
Could
bonus
change.
tracks. And
Maybe they'll release and maybe they won't. That's what we're finding out.
I thought, I find that hard to believe that they wouldn't do that. I mean, this is Elton John after all. And apparently...
It's Elton John, but that doesn't mean anything, man. They care about the dollar signs in their pockets. These are the people we should get mad at, too, man. You're going to attack flippers and all this crap, you need to go after
I guess the last two didn't do what they had hoped they would do,
These
so
release
the record label decided
execs.
not to do anything other than this last year. So I debated it, and you said to me, why don't you just buy it?
Why don't you just buy
Hold on to it. Don't open it. Wait for that national release. If it comes out, you can always get it then and sell this one for more than you paid for it, probably. I said,
Maybe.
okay, that makes sense.
Maybe not.
Of course, I was anxious to open it, but I resisted. I put it away. See better here.
It's cool. That's cool that he got the unboxing and the cool swirly vinyl.
These session demos.
The first time.
I have the newer pressing of this. The new
I like
remastered
some
pressing,
Steely
which I think
Dan.
sounds
Okay.
fantastic.
I get down.
But I really want...
Maybe the old one sounds a little bit warmer. I had an old Steely Dan and it sounded kind of digital. It was a digital remaster, but it sounded kind of warm. You can get an older one, and just the way they mix it in the old days.
Just collecting and listening to.
Just a different sound. It's not better or worse. Unless you get that Bernie Grundman or some newer with a UHQR, drop $200 for it, then maybe it'll be better. But why?
The vintage, 70s period, considered their classic period, and listening for the first time on vintage vinyl. We really appreciate the support. And if you can't be a patron supporter, I understand. Just click like.
I didn't know anything about this channel.
You might be interested in that.
Well, I'm about to do that. Hey, howdy, hello. I'm doing a RSD Y'ALL'S HAULS, the great RSD stories, and I've been a sub for a while, so keep on your way. But I promised I would react to my previous last year one. Here we go.
Happy RSD. Okay, Taylor Swift jokes aside, I want to get started. I went ahead and play tested.
Oh man, there's so much going on right here. This was the whole Taylor Swift folklore thing and Taylor Swift Day, RSD. A lot of people thought that, man. A lot of people had it out for Taylor Swift and hated everything that was going on for around this time.
Play tested all of these. I want to show you what I got.
I did spend a lot less time making this video. I was pumping this out, getting it right out there just to make sure and it got tons of views. It got 1,000 views.
In order, Scotland style, in depth, and what I thought of it. A little bit better. Okay. Orville Peck Bronco. Unbelievable album. Completely blew me away. Talked about it in my top albums of 2022.
I'm trying to do those top albums every year. I did one for 2023 too.
They come with these amazing inserts. They're so cool.
Yeah,
and they go
that was
with
sick
the
packaging.
Vinyl. Golden metallic vinyl. I'll show you up close.
Yeah, I hate it's out of focus. I had so many autofocus
really
issues before I got this new one.
I got it recorded just in case I need to do a vinyl shootout comparing it to the black. This is
I need to do that.
Pleasantly crispy, soaringly twangy is what I wrote.
I did write that down. Such a good artist, man. That was so worth it for Record Store Day.
So there you go.
Love that. I still have that. It's just so great.
Cool hype sticker.
Love it. Through and through.
This was the first one on the list leak emergency video that I did. Where I said,
this is an emergency. This one. Orville Peck Bronco. All right. I'm going to get in line. That's what I'm going to get. Bronco. I don't care if it's color. I don't care if it's cool. Just to have a cool copy of that album.
Gotta have.
Gotta have it. I got it.
Any clicks and pops. It's just gorgeous. Beautiful gold vinyl. I love it. All right, what do I got here? So after I ran through the RSD bin, I did run around the store because it was 15% off. So I had to get something else. Well,
no, you didn't, you stupid FOMO loving.
Oh, this is my song of the year 2020.
Good album.
Black Committee.
Good album, good song.
Hell, Despair. Now this sounds unfathomably good at 45 RPM. The regular vinyl, which I do have, and I have all the Flexies, made a video talking about the cool Flexi disc run they did.
I did. Hunting them down was so expensive. They're like $20 a piece.
45 RPM.
Some of them were like $60. Oh my gosh. For Flexies. But that's the way they release them. And now they took a lot of them off streaming because they couldn't get the rights to clear it or whatever because they're covers.
Unbelievably better if you really like this
because it's 45 RPM.
Underoath Digital Ghost. Long story short.
Ooh, I love Underoath. Yeah, this was a great version of it. The RSD exclusive, because they pressed a bazillion copies of them. And I don't know. There's something about it's not necessary for vinyl. It was a visual performance, really. Like they spent a lot of time working on the visuals. So the vinyl was kind of like, but we love Underoath. Gonna do an Underoath vinyl shootout. That's I guess I'm breaking that news now.
Underoath.
They're only chasing safety. I'm gonna try to get as many prices as I can for it, but they're like 100 something a piece. And when they start adding up to hundreds and 200s, the vinyl shootouts, It's getting out of hand. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna at least try. I can promise
Nothing
you
great
that.
at pressing their vinyl. Oh boy, they've had all kinds of
Terrible
issues.
at pressing vinyl.
And some of it not their fault, and some of it possibly feasting on the FOMO. We don't really know. But there's not a lot of Underoath vinyl that has been pressed. In short, Digital Ghost was a visual experience that came out.
That they decided to press on vinyl. Because visual vinyl, right? It's the same thing or something. Yeah, we'll just press it on
right
vinyl.
after the release. A lot of people.
It's cool packaging and
They'd
stuff.
rather have this than the album. And the back half is really, really good. Dynamic on vinyl. Better vinyl pressing, I would say, than the Voyeurist Coke Bottle Clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Check out the vinyl.
Technically is, but the packaging on the Voyeurist vinyl is so cool with the slidey, like, oh, that thing's so cool. There's
mini
a focus
pressed, and I
camera.
was super worried that I wasn't going to be able to get this. Was so happy.
But then they pressed a bazillion of them later, so it didn't
To
matter.
see a stack of them in my store because I heard a lot of stores did not have
You would have
them.
got it.
Then
You would have got it.
just did a video, vinyl shooting out.
Oh
every
my
single
gosh.
variant of it, including
PTSD from that vinyl shootout. That was a hard one to hunt down.
hunting down 2002 original European pressing sealed that I unboxed in that video of Yankee Hotel Foxtrot by Wilco. This is the alternate takes.
Alternative takes were great. I think Pot Kettle Black was my favorite. Cool to hear the different versions of it reimagined.
The live versions. And I have a ton of notes for this. Because,
Oh, man.
yes, it
I don't
does
know if
sound
they wanna
amazing
hear all
on
the
vinyl.
notes, man.
Jay Bennett's voice. And I also reference Cue the Clip. 2002 has a very pleasant warmth. It was my favorite side C.
Because it's a legendary album. It's great.
Vinyl. I don't, in this format, listening to it against all the songs like this, Cross-Eyed Strangers, alternate takes. What a fun listen. It doesn't matter if you heard this a million times. This is worth a spin. Especially if you don't.
Oh, you're so boring, dude.
I heard about this because this has been going for a pretty penny, and I didn't want to miss out. The FOMO was getting me. I didn't think I was going to get it. Raphael.
Gotta stop it.
Amazing soul album. Just relax.
Stop getting FOMO.
Try it.
Yeah, that's a good album though.
I thought there was a wispy transparent black I saw in Discogs or something. Transparent reddish black. But this is opaque red. Yeah, Stevie Wonder, CJ Hilton, Joss Stone, and Jay-Z.
Yeah, there was a legendary track list on that. Not gonna lie. And the cool red vinyl was cool.
I will just take this moment to say, if you didn't get everything on your list, I am deeply moved for you because the anxiety of FOMO that I was feeling the entire way up to it, not knowing, knowing 80 people in front of me could get whatever.
But I got there right at open last time.
What
So,
it feels like to
what did
miss
I
out
expect?
and having to overpay. I've talked about it in other videos. Box set, having to pay $500 aftermarket. The last one I got.
Oh yeah.
Cranberries. Wake up and smell the coffee. Apparently, first time on vinyl. Knew I had to
That
give
was
it a
really
spin.
good.
just
I enjoyed
felt
that
like
one.
The pressing was going to be amazing. It was. Saw people complaining about sibilants and crap. Absolutely no issues. This sounded better than the digital. And transparent vinyl. It's
Mhm.
like a milky clear, and it's even got, let's see if you can see it, swirly wisp. Most of these did come with paper inner. Replaced anyway, because we care about song quality. We care about keeping it in mint condition for years and years to come.
Hey, speak for yourself. I care about dropping it on the floor and grabbing them by the groove. I don't know what you're talking about.
And I'm going to put them in these amazing sleeves from Vinyl Storage Solutions that I've talked about. Sometimes I'll put them in resealables like that one. But these, where you can put the record in a pocket
Yeah, I love
and slide
those.
it in and out.
The dual pockets.
Easy access and completely sealed and preserved on the inside, whatever you want to put on the inside. Game changer, lifesaver for preserving
YouTuber telling you something is game changer.
things in
Cringe.
I also make the polyline sleeves that are super thick. The thicker the inner sleeve, the better. That's what everybody has told me. Putting them in the
Yeah, just repeating what other people have told you.
maximum
What a loser.
thickness or double thickness if you can to preserve it for years and years to come, because that's what we care about around here. And in the future, if you come back and stick around, see what we got planned. Oh boy,
I'm not coming back. You suck.
we got a vinyl shootout.
Get a
Every
real
copy
job,
of Jesus
loser.
is the record, yeah.
Oh
Finally,
yeah, we did that. That was
finally
fun.
getting
We also did Phoebe Bridgers' Stranger in the Alps. Took a long time to hunt that. Talk about $500
around
pressings.
to that. Boy Genius is the record. Has been my album of the year so far, and it probably is going to be by the end of the year.
It was.
10 out of 10, 100 out of 100. Super group for the ages. Then actually I have a couple other things I'm going to do, but eventually I'm going to get to Phoebe Bridgers' Stranger in the Alps.
Yeah, we already
presses
did.
in the original. But we'll tell you how to distinguish all that. I don't know if you're a fan of other indie rock. Pine
Working
Grove,
on that
Cardinal,
one
every
still.
single
That
pressing
one's
of it. Kind of a lo-fi album.
trying to
Do
get
it
around it. I got some fun stuff for that one too coming up too. Some drone shots.
Mostly
Fun
to
stuff.
show you the color deviation. One of my favorite albums. These are basically my favorite albums of the past decade. In no particular order.
Trying to go through every single one of my favorite albums by year. It's pretty far back. We'll see how far it goes. But yeah.
So talking about Coheed and Cambria's second stage turbine blade, the splatter.
Yep. Oh, I followed the controversy on that. I spent $600 for one of the pressings too. There were so many. There's several videos on that. That's fun. There was a lot of anger. I'm talking hundreds of angry people because it was like a FOMO window where you could only buy it at a certain time and all this stuff.
And the crazy situation that we talked about.
Yeah.
Oh, the heartbreak. Oh, the pain. Oh, the missing out. It was legitimate concerns.
And there were
with
concerns.
The pre-order situation, but we talked about it, and they've kind of made it right. They've tried their best, and very, very excited because I have Tycho Dive.
Yeah, I got Tycho
Tycho's
Dive.
like my
I'm trying to get around to the Tycho because I got all the Tycho stuff, but comparing them has been harder. And that one I still need to hunt down.
Doing a 10th Annie repress.
Yep, and we're gonna do TPAP at some point. The King Gizzard stuff I've been always doing. Yep. Oh, it's recommended me watch that. Should I watch this year's one? No, that's it for now. Well, let's stop that recording. Yep. Big stretch. Stay hydrated. Fun. What a fun record store day. Man, it's great. Yeah, thanks for showing me your hauls and stuff. It was sick. We'll keep the tradition alive. We'll do it again. Till then, keep on grooving your way. I'll see you back real soon.